Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it all comes down to. The World Championship, the PCM World Cup 2023 is back, and tonight we have Tour Round 1 in the solo competition. Tour, personally my favorite discipline and one of the most important ones in road, certainly one of the big three, as we like to call it, to inline tour and classics. Tonight we will be doing our usual multicast if possible, because tour is a bit different from classics. The whole GC dynamics are obviously really important. So we will try to stick to our center court as much as possible. And this evening the center court is actually Group G. Let me just quickly check with the reseeding the final composition of it. Wait just a second. Uh, okay, 6-6 in Group E. I can confirm that is correct. Now, to our center court. Uh, that would be Campione, Gabi, Finn, Aquarius, Temere. Wait. It's a bit different from the list I had. Are you sure this is correct, Emir? Ah, okay. Let me recheck. Ah, okay. So Group G's composition is indeed different. It will be Campione, John Vino, Guilherme, Aquarius, plus an additional member about to be reseeded. We will be doing the reseed in the next couple of minutes to make sure we readjust all the groups according to those that are missing. And like I said, Campione, John Vino, Guilherme, and Aquarius, all very well-known PCM players. So this will be a very intense group. With the fifth reseed, this should be an actually very disputed group, very competitive group, very intense, because only three pass, and 50% of the best four also get a buy into the next round, but that will obviously depend on how other groups and the ones playing tomorrow do. Just checking here some indications. Give me a second. And we'll go right now to the parkour slide. We will be seeing the parkours that we will be racing this evening. So as you can see, Van Plumlek is the starting stage. 27 kilometers of a time trial. I believe it is a team time trial. Then we have Châteauneuf-la-Forêt Volcania, which is a medium mountain stage of, I believe, 200 kilometers. And of course, the final two stages are where it all becomes extremely serious. Montagne-l'Alpe and Grenoble-Valois, obviously going to the mythical Col du Galibier. These two mountain stages will obviously be decisive, but let's keep in mind that the actual team time trial may come into play, especially if the differences are not as big as foreseeable, which means that it could be even closer entering the mountain. Right now, we are waiting for the confirmation to see who the fifth member of the group is. Hold on. And in the meanwhile, I'll give a quick shout out to the other groups. Quickly recheck. So we have for today, obviously, groups A to H, tomorrow I to P, and as it was scheduled, obviously keep in mind there will be reseedings, and some of these guys did not attend, so we are waiting for that to be finalized. As it was meant to be, it was Group A, Yubi, Dinley, Fefe, Ruben, Malda, Montez, and Tutur. Group B, Miru, Huli, Hugo, Laurel, Ernesto, Myron, and Batistep. Group C was Ben Young, Louis, T2, Copy, Lance Armstrong, Dorpak, and the American Barodur. Ah, okay. Let me quick. I think we have the reseeding, which means I can actually give you the final groups now. Here we go. Group A is actually finalized with Yubi, Dinley, Fefe, Montes, Tutur P, Miro, Huli, Hugo, Laurel, and Maelon. Group C, Ben Young, Louis Genius, C2, Copiola, and Armstrong. Group D, Il Grandissimo, Frado, Sylvain, Fixer, and Fossil. Groups A, B, and C have already started, same as Groups E and G. Group E is Ibra, Francesco Grassi, Values, Niaz, Desper, and Zapata. Group F, Joe Whiteley, Shadow, Pichi, Max Born, Snake, and Chief Master Pro. Group Campione, John Vino, Guilherme, and our former president, Aquarius. Group H, Leo Falandri, Mondi, Arnorius, Tim, and Orca. So, we will see now what happened with the reseeding, I believe. Waiting for a confirmation. Emma? Alright, we will be having the reseeding soon. I believe that we have finalized the list of people that are ready to be reseeded. I believe we already have a completed group, but I'm going to wait until the end to see if no changes are needed. Quick reminder that if nothing goes astray from our original plan, we will have a late addition to our group. Sparksman will be joining later on, as well as a special guest that is yet to comment on these World Championships and ever, if I recall correctly. He will be a late addition to the group in this evening, given his availability was not possible for the entire stage as he had some things to do, but he will be joining us later on. Hopefully, still in time for some cycling and not just the interview, for example. We will see. So we are currently waiting for the result of the reseeding to be finalized. Quick reminder that we do have two late subscribers, three actually, Captain Blind. Um, we have three late subs. Captain Blind, that everyone knows, Daniel from PCM Italia, also well known, and the also very well liked Cobra. So these are the three unseeded players that were accepted as late subs. They will also be taking part in groups. We are still advancing with the reseeding. So, about the stage of heavyweight, as I said, the team time trial, very interesting ending. So you can't just go all out. You have around 3 or 4 kilometers, perhaps a bit more, of climbing in the end. So it will be important to manage your energy well. In the hilly stage, there's actually not the decisive points by itself, the points that can be very important for the KOM jersey. Um, there's also a very interesting ending because that climbing section in the end, you have to go through it, but make sure you save enough energy to face that false flat ending. And this likely means that if more than one player managed to do this, as we expect them, at least more than one, uh, this should be a very tense sprint between them with their leaders in the end, or any other riders that they can keep. Uh, Parkour is quite up and down, as we usually say in these circumstances. There's quite a few uh, hills, medium mountains, constantly climbing, constantly descending afterwards. Some sections where there isn't a lot of time to recover in between climbs, where you need to be not only paying attention to what you're doing, but paying attention, and always important to mention this, the energy bar of your riders. Then Moldova locked away, no presentations needed. I think it's going to be really two tough climbs, and it might be also one of the stages where important gaps might be made to GC, depending of obviously how the race is treated by the actual players. It always makes a difference if they are more passive, last, uh, they start to attack a bit more. And then of course, Grenoble Valois with the mythical Cour du Galibier. That will be the final stage, the final chance for anyone that still has hope uh, of achieving something. They have their last chance here to actually try it. Um, it's a very interesting stage because there's a big portion of flat before the three consecutive climbs, and you'll have to take care quite well of your leader through that flat because his flat step isn't exactly high, and it's something you need to always take into account. Personally, I would probably protect him during most of this flat. Obviously, depending if there were a lot of leader attacks or not, but if possible, I would definitely protect him a lot in this section, depending on how the race will go. And then afterwards, I'm sure some players will be trying to go for those KOM points, those specifically those fighting for the KOM jersey. We will see which rider they do it. It's going to be a good opportunity to fill that jersey in the final stage, but also to put men in the front for a possible big attack, especially in the final climb, obviously. So we'll see how this actually goes, but it has all the ingredients to be a very enjoyable tour. Um, and we will see how it goes specifically in this group where we have players that everyone knows so well, like Campione, Vino, Lerm, and Aquarius in our center court. These are players that really know the game well, have played it for a long time, and the battle for not just for the win, obviously, because everyone wants to win the group in any circumstances, but just the battle for the top three positions is going to be quite intense, and I'm very curious to see what it leads to. Also, I can now confirm that the final addition to Group G is PCM Italia's own Daniel. So this just makes it for an amazing group. 5 players, all with the abilities to play some great PCM. Will be facing off. Only 3 of them can pass, and maybe if one of them is lucky enough, get into that one of the 8 best fourth places. So as we go, here is the final reseeding list. Group A is now finalized. They all are for this day. Yubi, Dinley, Fefe, Mantes, and Tutur are Group A. Group B is Miru, Hulikul, uh, Eurogoals, Laurel from Germany, and of course our own PCM UK friend and everyone's favorite streamer, Maimon. Group C has Ben Young, Louis Genius, T2, Copy, and Lance Armstrong. Group D has Il Grandissimo Frabo, Sylph, Pixar, Fossil, and the universally beloved Captain Blind. Group E has Ibra, Francesco Grassi, E Values, Nias, Jasper from NCL, Zapata from Spain, and Group F has one of the major contenders, obviously, uh, and defending world champion Joe Whiteley. Then Shadow, PC, Max Bourne, Snake, and Chief Master Pro that actually performed well above all expectations in the classics. Let's see if he can repeat that here and recapture that magic. Group G, as we already said, our center court has Campione, Don Vinu, Guilherme Aquarius, and Daniel from PCM ITA. All very well known and veteran players. Group H has Leo Falandri, Maundi, which is Mendes from Spain, Arnorius, Tim, Orca, and also veteran Slomi. Interesting groups, interesting composition, some stages in the mix to add to the ingredients, and we will surely have a great tour. Lobby should be done. Okay. So in the meanwhile, as you guys can see, we will have streaming of Group A, which is the group of two tour on our screen, while we wait for the Central Court group lobby. I mean, and group, of course, to be finalized. Meanwhile, I will take a quick look at the streaming list to keep an eye on what's going on in other groups when possible, as we always try to do. Right now, we are following Tutu's group, and we see Mentes, Tutur, and I don't know who the other one is, are already in the break. Tutur playing without any overlay to his bars. That's always a very brave thing to see. Obviously, will rarely be seen because the World Championship is pretty much what we all aim for when playing PCM. It's a competition we all want to do our best. A lot of people dream about winning it. So most of the time, for obvious reasons, people will mostly cover their bars to not get stream sniped, for example. But right now, we have a 16-man group at the front, and I believe, which is likely the favorites group exactly, is 23 minutes, 3 minutes 23 seconds behind. Meanwhile, our lobby is pretty much about to go. I do not know how the time trial here went, and I will also look for to take a peek at the other groups to see if something is going on. Not to go there right now, and we will go from here to Central Court Group G. Right now, I also see Group B already underway in stage 2, with Mairon also having men in the break. It's a 1 minute gap only, but the stage has started pretty much not that much ago, and we are now live for Group G. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tour round 1. And now it's time for the PCM World Cup 2023, presented by Narcon and Cyanide. Check out Tour de France 2023 and PCM 2023 this summer on Steam by Cyanide and Narcon. Alright, as we are now back to the Central Court, and our group has finally launched, we're about to go. Emea, the tonight's director, as usual, welcome him as well. His man will be the first to leave, but obviously this does not count. He is there for the purpose of streaming, so that we can have the image to do this broadcast. But his man will be the first to start, and I'll take a quick look at some other things going on, to sure that I'm on top of everything. We are still waiting to go. We saw a quick glimpse of the profile there, but we already had the opportunity to look to it during our slide presenting the parcours, and Emea will be the first to go. Again, his time will not count, obviously. And Right after that, I believe that was Campione in the Italian jersey, maybe Daniel. Yes, it's Campione, also known as Greg. And Daniel, with the other Italian jersey, is about to go. Right after. Aquarius goes now. After all. Emir is still in the finish line. I thought he was going to be the first, but no, that's the usual animation where your team appears. Aquarius already going. We will have time in less than 10 kilometers. Here goes Don Vino as well. And Guilherme, 1.3 away from the first checkpoint, so he's going to give us our first intermediate time, and it is going to be 9:56. See if someone else can beat it. Oh yeah, never mind. I popped out the window, but for some reason it it wasn't working. And now I see it. Okay. Yeah, that is correct. So, as you can see, we already have 4 times. But so technical issues. Okay, we already have all the times on intermediate 1. It is Don Vino leading. Aquarius second, 11 seconds down. Guilherme third, 13 seconds down. Same time as Italy 2. I don't know. I think it's Daniel, and Luis Campione is Italy 1 in 5th, a little bit below. So everything's still fun, theoretically, but starting to be quite significant gap for what is left. Guilherme now setting the best time again, as was the first to pass. It's gonna be Campione with Italy 1. And 14 seconds down. Daniel's gonna cross the intermediate with 2 seconds behind Guilherme, so that fight continues to be close. Let's see Aquarius now. Aquarius is gonna pass, and he's still at 6 seconds. These three definitely still fighting for the win, but now let's see John Vino. He was leading the first intermediate point, and let's see if he can still maintain that lead. He does, 21:50, gapping everyone at 22 seconds or more. So, unless something goes very wrong, we seem to have our winner for stage 1. But let's see, Guilherme trying to go against that, trying to get the win himself. He's definitely going to have the first time now. He's the first one to pass, and he gets 32.5. Now Campione with Italy 1. Going to cross the line, and 10 seconds down on Guilherme. Definitely not going to win this stage, that is guaranteed. And Daniel is actually going the same time as Guilherme. Wow, this is as close as it gets on this game. And now Aquarius is going to destroy them, but just by 1 second. Wow. This has been really, really close. 3 people pretty much on the same time. Campione a bit behind, and here comes Vino to do 34, and take the stage win. 28 seconds on Aqua. 30 on Guilherme and Daniel, and 40 seconds on Campione. So it's already a good cushion to start the tour. Let's see if we can keep it. In Group H, we had, here you can see the GC as I had already explained. In Group H, for example, Leo Falangi won with 33 seconds gap on Tim, 39 on Arnorius, 46 on Mendes, 120 on Slomi, and 151 on Orca. Big gaps, but Leo Falangi also a big player. One of the favorites, obviously, as always. Let's see. Group E, we already had Jasper winning the time trial. Second was Francisco Grassi, 5 seconds down. 7 seconds down in third, Zapata, Ibra fourth, 13, Ivelius fifth, 18, Nias sixth, 24 seconds. So we're starting to see some gaps here, although some are quite bigger than others. It's already getting interesting. Let's see in this group how players will now respond to the leadership that at this time is in the hands of a veteran and very well-known player of the community, John Vino. I'm sure he has won multiple titles, but I wouldn't remember them all right now.
Falling behind! A team leader is falling behind!
Right, we are back for stage 2.
Acceleration by Daniel.
I am currently wishing best of luck to my own. Alright, so we already have a break. 12 players trying to form what would be the break of the day. Alright, as we can see here in the profile what is about to come, and we are now fully back with the comment. 12 men going in E1, they already have around 1 minute, and we have Aquarius, we have Daniel, Campione, I don't see right now is Guillermo and Sabino. I believe I didn't see any Gambino mine out there. So, it's up to Vino, the current PC leader, to control the actual brick. And wait, I do see Guillermo. I think Guillermo did send actually some. Because yeah, he did send that. So Vino is the only one not in the break. That is not the correct information, and he's keeping things steady at a minute, give or take. Hello, Agap, welcome to the stream. Not a bad team, email says Agap. I support that.
Attack from a rider!
Right now, Vino actually attacks John. Vino is attacking, leaving everyone's leaders behind. Already getting a 28-second gap, and it's 43 only behind the break. If you could see the peloton now, see who responds. It's Guillermo immediately trying to catch him. Oh, and by the way, now that I truly look at this, 6-man train attack by John Vino, and he's going like a madman. 40 seconds behind are still the others, and he's still around 40 seconds behind E1. So let's see how this goes. Quite soon to do an attack like this, but since he was the only one not in the break, he definitely had to do something. He opted to go. Meanwhile, I also see Guillermo, the one right now pacing. I believe Daniel is pacing with him. Not sure what Aquarius is doing. Actually, I think he is the only. No, it's Guillermo and Daniel are the only ones working in the break. I have no idea what Aquarius and Campione are doing, especially Aquarius, that he has 3 guys, but they are already Guillermo and Daniel are already extending that gap, and it is almost back to 1 minute. Meanwhile, the chasing group of the other leaders are already 34 seconds behind Don Vino's riders. So again, 40. So it's been a very stable gap. Sometimes going a bit down, a bit higher, but always seems to come back to around 40 seconds. Let's see how long this can last because Vino actually has his entire team there. The others have three riders or so for the most part. Campione has four. And let's see if they can keep this battle going or if they'll soon attack to try and join back with the yellow jersey. 43 seconds. They have him on their sides. They are trying to close it quickly, and John Vino keeps insisting himself with all he has. Try and close. He's also back on 40 seconds to the breakaway group. Things are being fought right now with quite the pace. People trying to catch each other right now. It's cat and mouse game. The break tries to keep John Vino at bay. John Vino tries to keep the other favorites at bay. And th- this entire dynamic is not very. Uh, it's not being held on by a lot because it's only being held on by 1 minute and 20 1 minute and 40 total. So 44 on side, 40 for the other. Now it escalates a bit again from Vino to the SKP's group 51 seconds, and Vino now is getting closer and closer with the others. Was 22 seconds, 25, then went back to 40, now 25. Oh, someone moved.
Oh, the pace is
I
too hot
believe
for
someone
certain
attacked.
riders.
Uh, Guillermo now trying to close. I believe it was. Oh, Daniel was left behind, and I think Guillermo. Yeah, and he actually managed to close. So everything as it was, except for I believe one Aquarius rider. Then do not know which one, but he took the opportunity to attack or to remain in the front for that whole process where Reno caught the break and the favorites to quickly caught on to the race. But that's the start of the stage, ladies and gentlemen. So what to expect in the upcoming kilometers? Now it's Friar going
Acceleration
for
by Daniel Oss.
Aquarius, and now it's the response of the attack with Daniel. John Vino follows with two man. Oh, and he has a four-man train ahead. Let's see if he doesn't close himself. We have now coming from the left. Aquarius is finally caught on by Daniel. John Vino's attack being closed by Guilherme. Now Aquarius has two men on the right side, he has two on the center. The Italians are a bit behind. Guilherme now again from the left trying to get some space. And let's see what Vino is going to do here. He's taking too much to the front. It seems like he's going to do something, or is it just positioning? Speaking of which, I could quickly see who won KOM 1 with all that mess. I think we didn't even notice it. It was, yeah. Oh, it was already in the front of her. So it was Aquarius. Let's go to the second one. Uh, this should go to Daniel. He has three riders, but let's see if Aquarius will contend for it or just hope to remain in Daniel's wheel. Escape to gas begins 1.8 kilometers at 750 meters of altitude, 4.8% average. It's Daniel taking it to the front. Aquarius comes from the left side, and he's trying to get some space. I think he's gonna go for it, and he's accelerating already, and Daniel doesn't reply on time, and he doesn't even seem interested in it, and Aquarius is gonna take yet another KOM. And he now will probably wait for Daniel. Here he goes. Yes. some water. Let's see. Uh, oh, there's movement
Hey,
behind
a
Daniel.
punchy attack!
It is Aquarius going with Soler and two other men, and John Vino immediately responding. Now Mav is still here, his leader, so he's just sending three more guys into the break, and stays with only one helper for his leader Mav. Meanwhile, the Italians and them not really doing much at this point, just chilling there in the peloton. Actually, yeah, the race is imploding again. Guillermo already had men in front of Aquarius. We didn't see that. Excuse me. And Frail, Aquarius rider, uh, putting his pace, about to be reached by the Portuguese and the Italian. Guillermo with rage, did not see who Daniel's rider was. 14 seconds for their other two riders each, and here we are. And Aquarius is not far either. And John Vino again putting some pace there. Uh, I was wondering if he was actually, even if not intentionally, got a gap, but it didn't happen. Working with Cavagna, Remy Cavagna, and Campione is, aside from the leader, who is currently doing his duty of racing, Campione, I believe, is the only one not having anyone in the front. And we quickly move to group. No, Maribão is group B. I'm pretty sure. So we quickly move to group B to see the situation, and the situation is. Let me check. 39.1 kilometers to go. 4.2 for the next KOM. I see Maribão in the break. There's someone with him, not sure who. And we're going back to our group as nothing is decided here yet. We go to A. We go to 2 right now. Excuse me. Okay, this is the wall that you will see that will come to our group soon as well. To tour now with Chapoussin, Pinot, Paré-Peintre. He's 1 minute 22 down on the break, but that's only two riders, and here we go. 1 kilometer until the KOM. We're seeing the inclinations here right now, quite steep, and yet another bit to come. Okay, we're going back to our center court as we continue to see the break evolving. 2 minutes and 50. We will return to Group A when they are about to end. As you can see, Aquarius has already caught up to the others. Everyone already represented on the break except for John Vino that continues his pacing. We see Daniel, we see Simone here, we see Guilherme, we see Carlos. So everyone is here except the leader. Two minutes and 54 now. We're still 13 kilometers away from the next KOM. Things seem to be established now with close to 3 minutes. But let's see. How well will Vino control this? Because he wants to make sure the gap doesn't become uh, too high, as he surely would like to be there like anyone else for the stage ending. There are points at stake in the stage by according to the stage classification, and winning it gives the most. Obviously, we are going back to Group A as we wait for the conclusion of this one to evolve a bit more. And here we see favorites are already at the front. There's still one guy in the break, and there is six kilometers to go. 5-9. Here is Tutu with Thibaut Pinot. Mairon here as well. I don't know who the German player is. Also a Belgian, and I believe maybe another French. Not sure. I think that jersey is one of the French ones. And that's now Tutul. Tutul is attacking. Tutul is attacking, quickly followed by other two. And Mairon also reaches his wheel. Slow me? No, is that slow me? I wonder. It was too quick. I couldn't see. Okay, now it's Mairon and Tutul at the head of the group. The five favorites seem to be here. There's 2.2 to go. Let's see who's gonna take the sprint. Sorry, it's not Mairon. Then who is it? Wondering. I'll check when I get it. Now it goes to two for the final sprint. He win. He win. He win. He left everyone mad. It's going to be for Tutur. Stage 2 for Tutur. And then, come on, go do. The Portuguese with João Almeida. I think it's Dinley. Dinley doing fourth. And Toul finishes in fifth for the Belgian player. And actually, Tutur's 78 Mountain is also the first to cross the line. Great display by the French. And we're back to Group G. We are currently watching the Côte de Pierrefitte and John Vino again stretching his pace, it seems, on chasing mode 240. He probably thought that's beginning to be a bit high for the kilometers left. And here in the break, Aquarius is the one that needs to pace more because he has one extra man, but everyone seems to be cooperating at this point, except for Guilherme, naturally. So, 13 riders here in the break, and John Vino has none. So that's starting to be a bit troublesome for him. We go now to Group B for the ending. And let's see how this goes. Oh, I see. Myron was at the front, but he's quickly caught on. 3.2 to go. I believe everyone is here, trying to see who's going to sprint first. And they started sprinting. Myron is not in a good position. Now a French moving for the left side. Oh, Myron starts to sprint now. I don't know who's going to take it. I think he's going a bit too late. It's going to be for Luis Leon Sanchez. Zapata, maybe? And we have Tunes. We have, I believe it's Zapata's rider. Then Myron went fourth. Martin, Cabna. So we go back to Group G. Oh, we have a puncture for Biscara. It's unfortunate, but I believe the race seems to be launched as Vino was chasing the break. In the meantime, the gap is still holding steady at around 250, give or take. As much as Vino is trying to put the pace, things are not working out for him. He's not going to get any points for the intermediate jerseys, as there is also an intermediate sprint coming soon in around 30 kilometers left. a little bit less, so give or take. As this is becoming quite a bad situation for the yellow jersey. And an attack attempt, but everyone manages to follow. Biscara is left without help, and Aquarius not in the best position with his leader because not having help is certainly not the situation when in which anyone wants to be in. But Aquarius does not panic. I believe he has someone already going to the back. There we go. It's Emanuele Viti going back to help the leader. Quick thinking from Aquarius. In the meanwhile, I see Daniel and Simone working. 2 minutes and 43. It isn't going. It isn't going to the end. It isn't going down quickly enough. And now we have another KOM to be fought for. Let's see if they roll over it or if their cooperation temporarily ends to fight for those points. Okay, we go to the final wall in Group E as well. So stay where you are. We're gonna do a quick jump in time and space. Okay, here we go. I see quite the stacked peloton here, only one rider at the front. So you can quickly see that final move we have been talking about. We will return to G after this, but here we go 17, 18%, 19%, 20%. And there's still almost 30 people here. 20% for quite a bit, and now going down, but still a very, very steep move. And as we pass the KOM, we go back to Group G. In Group G, all hell is still breaking loose because John Vino keeps pursuing his opponents, and he is already in less than 2 minutes of them. So the gap has been falling, and quickly while we searched for all the ongoing events in other group. We will now obviously stay in our center court until the end because there's only 50 kilometers left, and we want to see how this unfolds. As now Aquarius and Simone get almost lost the group there, but seem to have reconnected. John Vino is still pacing like there is no tomorrow. But it's still 140. It's still not going down as quick as he would like, but there's still time. 47.6 kilometers, and he desperately wants to close that before the actual more starts. Let's see. Situation isn't right now as fun for him as he would have liked because pretty much everyone else except him have his men at the front, and let's see if they use them either for their advantage for a possible attack with their leader or to try and actually win the stage. But with steepness incoming, let's see if they can do it. Now it's Omar Frau that is attacking for the intermediate sprint. He sprints, he goes with Cataneo, and it's long before Aquarius first, Daniel second, and probably Daniel third, if I saw correctly. Here he is, John Vino, 153, gap increased a bit again, goes to 2 minutes. Cote de Fontanas is here. And John Vino still bouncing and pouncing at that gap, trying to lower it. It's still a bit iffy, and there goes Campione attacking. Greg is attacking with Ulisi, and now it's Guilherme that tries to immediately respond. Got there what seemed an unintentional game block from Daniel. Guilherme now sending his 2-man, or not sure if it was from his rider line, he was too quick to see. And Aquarius now tries to respond to the Portuguese. The Portuguese already arrived at Campione's wheel. There's 5 of them. There's 2 kilometers to go for the KOM. Let's see what they do. Campione keeps going like a madman. He wants to get that KOM. He wants to get that gap. 23 seconds. Let's see who's gonna take it. 19 seconds. 20 seconds and 1 kilometer to go. Formolo still ahead. Campione is 78 climber, and he's gonna pass with the first, second, and the third goes to Guillermo. Aquarius is right behind, 19 seconds now. All hell is breaking loose. Aquarius going, Vino following, Guillermo is left behind. Simone and Daniel are almost closing it, but oh, green car of doom moment.
Watch out, a team leader is falling behind.
20 seconds now. Guillermo is going to outright attack to close it, but the others are also going hard. And let's see if he manages to actually 99 them away. It's not looking good. 19 seconds. The race is exploding, ladies and gentlemen. The race is exploding everywhere. There's fight in the peloton. There's fight in the break. Everyone trying to get something. Some gap, some room, some points. And now Aquarius and Guillermo and Campione and Daniel are all back together in the break. They have 10 men left. They have around 2 minutes gap, and John Vino is down to 4 riders, and he needs to make something happen quickly. And now Greg attacks again. There goes Campione Regionale with Johnny Moscon and 2 other riders, and no one does an immediate closing. So let's see. And he has 15 seconds with 24 kilometers to go. 3.1 to go to the Moor. He's not going to keep that gap though because Guillermo joins him, but they still have 14 seconds. And it's about to start. There we go. There we go. The steepness is about to start. 1.7 kilometers with 551 meters of altitude at 12.2% average, while they are caught by the others. Who's going to survive? John Vino is 2 minutes behind. 1.8 for the KOM. Let's see how John enters the actual mirror here. Oh, his leader is a bit close there. Aquarius goes, I believe it was with Mark. Guilherme is dropped. Guilherme is dropped. That is not a good situation for him. And Aquarius facing hard right now. Guilherme goes with Levers. That's his puncher. And he attacks. He takes the KOM. Campione is trying to follow behind. All hell is breaking loose. And here is John Vino. 53 seconds out just from the first of many in the break, so they're still around the 2-minute gap. Things are not looking good for him. I believe Aquarius has gone for it as well successfully with Mars. He is already a little bit ahead, but maybe still able to close. Guilherme is going with Naps, 50 seconds to go. It seems to be an all or nothing attack for the Portuguese with that rider. Let's see if he can take the stage. There's still time, and Moss still was going, but John Vino now with 3 riders only is closing, and he's not even stopping to say hello. He keeps going quick into Copela Plan. And here goes Guilherme, 26 seconds. He has had a better gap. Everyone else behind him is about to arrive. It's Aquarius, it's Daniel, it's Campione, and here is John Vino with 3 men left. Everyone left in that group is on his tail. He's still 25 seconds behind. Oh, and there's an attack. There's an attack on E2. It's Formolo. I think Aquarius might have tried something first, but he's about to be close. Here we go. And Guilherme is only 40 seconds down. 40 seconds ahead, sorry. Let's see, John Vino still with 3 guys. He's been far away than before, so he is gaining time. But let's see, Aquarius still insisting, Daniel insisting. Campione has already attacked. Guilherme only has 1 guy. This is the fight for the stage win. This might be the fight for the stage win. John Vino is approaching, however, at furious pace. Guilherme already has 44 seconds. Yet again, the race is exploding. Let's see if John Vino goes. He's accelerating. He's 35 seconds behind Aquarius' riders, and he goes. He leaves everyone in his wake. But Guilherme is still going strong. Can he get the win? That would be a mighty attack from Guilherme if he manages to take it to the end. That would be epic. 31 seconds. Campione and Daniel are accelerating, also trying to get him. Aquarius is still trying to get in their wheels. And now, I believe Simone was in the front of the figure. Now did not see if Vino still has 2 men indeed. So everyone here with 2 men, give or take. Guilherme is about to be closed by his opponent, but he still has his guys here. He's 1 minute 12 behind only, and Aquarius is on to Mars in this. and about to be closed, that is closed by Daniel, by Campione, and Warrior. And the Portuguese goes again, but Greg is not gonna have any of it. And now it's Daniel that's gonna pass to the front. 5.7 kilometers to go. This is the group that will fight for the victory.
5 kilometers to the finish
And
line.
Damiano Caruso in the front now. John Vino is less than is around 30 seconds behind him. He might be late for the win, but let's see if he's going to attack or accelerate, or just be happy to get that gap down. But he's gonna move, and he starts accelerating again. Everything is falling apart. Now John Vino will attack with Omar. Oh, he almost got there, but it's not enough. And now Chicone goes. And now Mas. And the leaders are trying to get to that group. Cataneo is already sprinting though. It might be for Campione, maybe for Campione. It is for Campione. He leads everyone behind. He's going to take the stage win. And it's going to be 1-2 for
Just
Italia.
fantastic. He really was the
And the third
strongest in
will
the
be
leading
Aquarius.
group.
What a fucking stage. Hats off, ladies and gentlemen. What a great stage.
We're
And
waiting
the
for the
fourth is
backmarkers who appear to be
Guilherme.
fairly
Fifth is
numerous in this difficult race.
Gambino with Omar. Then comes Luigi Cone from Daniel, Fortunato from Greg, Enrique Mas from Aqua, and Ricardo from Guilherme. So, what a stage that was, what a race. Yeah, I agree, and that Mas could have said indeed cost them. Again, all that first idea of those people, we will see all the gaps happen. First of all, what an amazing sprint by the Aaron with the job. So with right closing to taking off for the win. Daniel was second and the third was 4 p.m. and 13. Alright, and to see with that, we have John Vino losing only 28 seconds. Uh, Warriors is 38 seconds down with Mars. Still off for the second round. 54 lost by the so the leaders are pretty much uh, around. I checked the well, not remember which one. Can you hear me well enough, Helen? All right. So, uh, we go to stage 3 now. What a stage! And as we go, I will return in around 1 minute. We are currently back and we are watching Group A. That is the tour group. And we are about to enter the final climb. And since there is still nothing going on in our group, let's see if we can walk with them, so to speak, in this climb. If we can follow them while they ride these final 14 kilometers. The tour RC still has 3 men, three, only, I believe, Dinley with 2.
He's launching an attack. There's not much hope in it succeeding, but at least his family gets to see him on
Meanwhile,
TV. Look
quick
out,
check
he's breaking
here on
away.
some of the situations. So let's see. So it's so checking group. It's UB, Dinley, Fef, the Belgian is Mantez, and of course. So that is seen, and we're gonna try and bring these final kilometers until the end in Group A. Now Dinley made a move. I missed that. He goes with his or had 2 riders ahead. There's someone in between, not sure if one of his helpers, it seems to be. And now we have Mantez taking the lead of the peloton. Let's see, he's accelerating. I think he's gonna go, and he's going. With Ben Herman. I see Fefe on the left side, and Tutur trying to respond as well. And everyone seems to be. Oh, I think Yubi. Is that Yubi's
Here
leader
we are
alone?
in climber country. They're off on the first
Oh,
load of
that's
the
not a
day.
good sign for the German. Not a good sign at all.
The
But
riders are
let's
going
see
through a
what
very
he
good
does here.
portion with percentages above 10%.
I know he has another rider. Okay, there we go. And Dinley with 2 here. So the only one with 4 specifically in the peloton is actually Fefe. And Antunes has gone for it on himself. He has lost his final helper. And Tutur now going from the left side, putting his space. It's Fefe on the middle. Mantis trying to get in between both. UB now. Now I see all his riders. Oh, and there goes Chapoussin and his day of work. Uh, and Tutur is down to 2. 6 kilometers to go. Yes, and yes, we do. Fefe on the right side, Mantez on the center, Tutur with 2. I see Dinley, I see Yubi. That's looking like a fine win for Dinley in the break. There doesn't seem to be at all enough time to catch his rider, but I believe his leader is still here, so still a very awesome stage win for him. Unless he completely dies, he still seems to be going well. Let's see if he has the energy. If he didn't spend a bit too more than he should. 114. There we go. Oh, and now Tutur ramping up the pace a little bit. Mantes tries to follow. Fefe
Falling
goes with
behind. The
his
team leader's
riders.
falling
Loses 1, has
behind.
3. Yubi has 3. Dinley 2. Oh, 36. It's gonna be this acceleration is gonna be all she wrote for Dinley's attack. And so he's gonna be reeled in 2.5 kilometers only from the end. That's heartbreaking for Dinley. There goes Mantez attacking. Pinot with Tutur with Pinot, I mean, following him. And now Fefe, UB. Mantez is going like a madman, but is he going too soon? He puts up that pace. Tutur tries to follow. 1 kilometer to go. And Mantez is trying to go for the win. 800 meters. Oh, but now that that's going to be the end for Mantez. I think Tutur's going to take it. I think Tutur's going to take it. Tutur will take the win. Another one. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. That's 2 for the French streamer. Come on. Congratulations, Tutur. I know you're not hearing right now, but that was a great sprint. We go back to Group G. And in Group G, we already have an established break. I see Aquarius here, Aqua's here with Guilherme, Simone, Campione, and yet again, John Vino is not on the break. It's been a it's been a weird choice of of tactics by Vino. I mean, I don't think it would hurt him at all. And forget even the KOM, but to have some riders in the front, I think it would be a, a very good option for him. He is, however, not taking the same. He has his plan. Let's see. Okay, we go back to Group B because I believe my own group is approaching the finish, and there we go. 8.5 to go. Oh, there's a fan with the Spanish flag. Always good to see. Oh, and one with the USA. One with the Italian. There's a lot of flags going on here right now. My one is going 2.8 to go. Uh, we see. There we go. We see him passing now with Almeida next to the Spanish rider. I believe was Zapata. Oh, it's Miru. Actually, it's Miru. My bad. And there we go. Miru, 1.2. He's at the front, followed by Myron. Let's see who's going to take the lead. There's four of them. And they're starting to sprint. Oh, I think Myron might have gone a bit too soon. But Miru is also going out. Oh, no, I think he's going to take the win. Maybe Miru seems to be. It seems to be for Miru, and it is confirmed. He does not die, and he crosses the line with the win. Followed by. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't remember who Martin is. But then the third place is Mentes. The fourth is Myron. We go back to G. I already see some movement in this climb because I did not notice that Daniel has four guys. And now the leaders aren't that far though. It's not a big gap for
This
the
climb
second group.
features some dreadful
And who's in
percentages.
the front? No, they have all caught up. And 50 seconds now for the peloton. Can you show me who Aquarius has there? Because I think he had KOM points in the previous stage. He does with Frail, and Frail is in there. But Daniel is actually going full force for the four riders. Aquarius taking his leader with the helpers, trying to bridge that gap. Because I believe, surely Aquarius is attacking with, it's not with his leader, right? Not Aquarius, Daniel. Yeah. Now Aquarius is going with the leader. Ah, that's an interesting choice there. He goes full out, and Moss is in there indeed, so he's trying to attack. Right now, he's 39 seconds down from the
Now the
yellow
guys
jersey
up front
that is
are
Romain
asking
Bardet.
serious questions of the riders in the rear as more
So
of them
let's
are
see.
left in the wake.
Caruso still trying to hold on in there. Meanwhile, everyone there has got their riders that were in the front. Back except Daniel. For our guys to requires, but only 33 seconds. He's about to cross the KOM, but there's still 1.7 to go. The end of the climb is almost there, but still not. And John Vino is the one now making the move. Let's see if he
We're
gets the
already at the
gap
halfway
or if
stage.
the others just go along with him. The Aquarius down to 3 man. 0.5 to go. Aquarius, Caruso, Maz, Caruso.
Another
It's
attack is en route.
Maz. Aquarius takes the point. Oh, welcome, Swaxon.
Good evening.
Good evening, bro. Have you been watching this or any
I've just
part of it?
come, I've just come back.
Well, you've missed some fun endings uh, for stage two and an interesting one for stage three as well in Group A. But now in our center court Group G, we have Aquarius 38 seconds ahead of all the leaders attacking with
Big
Maz, and they've crossed the end of the first climb. They're going into the downhill. That's not exactly the downhill of dreams for recovery with those sort of false climbs in the middle. Would you say?
No, it's not the recovery, but it depends what happens behind.
And
Relatively.
John Vina responds that question behind attacking with Targi, but I believe he didn't go that far. Now 29 seconds. It's probably just trying to close some time. Aquarius here with you, man. Let's see the peloton here. There we go. Uh, Campione now taking the front of the race. Is it me or John Vino only has one helper left behind Bobby? Yeah. Well, things are not that great for the yellow jersey. Oh no, he has one reeling, I didn't see. So Campione has 3. Daniel is here with 2, and I hit Aquarius. Was not able to get rid of Caruso, Daniel's rider, but now goes Campione. Campione is going. Sparkman, do you think that with what's still to go, this is a good place to attack?
It's an opportunity. Great place for an opportunistic attack. And I have to say, Campione has taken the opportunity to do that. The process attacked Daniel, and I think Gilliam might have missed the boat.
Yeah, and Aquarius has started this attack quite early on the climb, and he still has 3 riders, so 2 helpers and his leader. Do you think this gap might be enough to go even if Campione joins, or still time to recover on that last climb?
He's got. Depends on how hard they went on the qualifier, or the
Okay.
qualifier.
Sorry to interrupt you, Swag. We're going to see the finish of Group E right now, and as we join. Okay, I'm checking evaluation stream was the first one I could click, and here we are.
Lots of riders. This is they've. I don't know if
Wow.
they've just had everything
Yeah,
together.
this must have been a really passive race to still have almost a full peloton here. Let's see.
Yeah, it is literally.
It's literally gonna be a sprint.
Yeah, I don't imagine people will be losing time here.
And gotta do is I think it's Zapata on the front, but he might get past. I think he's at. I think
He
he
might
has
have it unless he loses there. No, he's fine.
Zapata, it's Nias, it's I don't know who has Pogacar, it's Ivalios. Wow, that was literally a mountain sprint. We go back to Group G, and they still have 1 minute.
I'll be honest. The fact that they've had that much, they've had that many riders. There's no way it can't have been that interesting.
Yeah, so it doesn't seem to have been that interesting of a race. Meanwhile, hold on. Okay, we go back to B because we have Myron approaching the finish as well.
Pretty ladies at the top. The
Well,
riders are
not
in
the
a
finish.
push.
What are you talking about? What finish? I think Myron. Am I with some delay on his stream or something? Oh, C.
Oh, wrong group. Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah, it's not Myron, definitely not. But if they're already sprinting, we stick with G then. Alright, yeah, they're already finished. Just say group names. Emma, avoid any complications. So, meanwhile, we go back to center court, and what we see here is the gap has extended actually into the final climb. And now it's Guilherme and Vino behind. Daniel already went for it as well.
What I'm going to say is it's either going to be Campione or Aquarius. The other side.
I think it's Costa, Finn. I believe it is. Check Guilherme's ED2. I think it's Rui Costa, but can you quickly check?
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. It's Rui Costa.
I don't think they win. I think they're too far behind.
Yeah, I mean, only 9 to go. Only if one of these guys dropped dead without energy would they be able to close at this point.
Yeah.
So that attack definitely proving quite good for Aquarius that legit has his leader here. I'm not sure. I don't think Greg has his. Is Formolo his leader?
Greg has his leader.
Oh, then yeah.
Those two are having.
those two are having such uh, a good stage right now, and Greg actually needed it. Aquarius as well. They did not do the best of time trials, so. And our special guest is here. Good evening, Hillings.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Have you had a chance to see any of the action going on?
Sadly, I have not seen a lot
This
except
climb is
the
feared by
finish
many
of
riders. The percentages are very
Guillaume's
high.
group on stage 2, I think it was.
Which group? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Guillaume.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Right now we are on stage 3.
Yeah.
Indeed. That is Group G, and they still have quite
5
the gap,
kilometers to the
actually.
finish line.
Let's see how much they can gain with this attack. 4.8 to go, and let's see who takes the win. It's now Aquarius versus Simone. Which one is going to take the win? And meanwhile, will someone manage to drop somebody else in the favorites group? We'll see.
In fact, John Vino is just securing his top spot.
Well, he's not going to secure it that much because there's 2 leaders in the front.
I mean, going for round 2 more than winning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, he's been at times a bit too conservative, but let's see if he can close the job. It's really a hard group this
Here goes
year.
Aquarius.
Oh, Aquarius going, but there's still
That's
2-1
one
to
attack
go.
that's going to leave a good
Fortunato is
few
gonna
minutes
close
left.
them. It's Aquarius, Simone. There are no more helpers now.
I think Aquarius went a bit too early.
Yeah, I think so as well. Okay, here we go. 700 meters. They're about to sprint.
Campeone.
Back first. Yeah, and Campione actually. Oh, but it's gonna be closer. It's not. Campione takes it.
Campeone.
A victory
And
that went
Aquarius
right down
probably
to
on the
the
same time, but we'll see
wire.
how
Well,
it
this
goes.
is
He
just
handled his race
stupid,
well.
isn't it? Look at these 78s. They're still. I mean, they're only
Yeah,
just catching
yeah.
them now.
Yeah, they definitely lost
We're waiting for the tailenders who
140
continue to
something
arrive.
if the game counts up properly. Damn, that's a major blow for Don Vino. But to be honest, it's the second time he doesn't go on a break in any way, shape, or form. If I recall correctly, once in each of the stages since the first one that was a DTT, obviously, and I don't think he should have expected a different outcome. To be honest.
No. I mean,
Well,
this race was either going to be one of 2 things. It was either going to be aggressively played, because there won't be too much differences in bars, or it's going to be really passive because everyone's thinking about the last stage.
Ivar says, and welcome, Finn. Ivar says, speak louder, Hilly.
I'm sorry, Ivar.
Yeah, there is some bit of torsion there in your sound. Hilly?
Hello?
Ah, okay. Seems to be better now.
Now it's just looking at the parkour for stage 4.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one. What do you expect from that?
Well, if you have a Frabo in the group, he will probably attack already on the first climb.
Oh yeah. However, in a group like this, where all the 5 players know very well how to handle the game, this might become yet another hell breaking loose.
It will be.
We go to Group D right now. Group D, which is
Oh,
this is
come
a Bravo's
on!
group. Speak up for that one.
Oh, come on! What is going on here?
This is even worse. 19 riders instead of 18.
I mean, to be fair, they're out at the start of the climb, but still, you've got.
Okay. Quick update. We have the GC. Campione is now leading it. 2 seconds ahead of Aquarius. John Vino is third. 116 behind. Daniel is fourth. 147. Guilherme is fifth. 2-4. So fifth and last place at 2 minutes down.
Yikes!
Jonathan Gaccio is commenting on Fralo's stream.
Oh god!
As always, saying the same thing, that people must make themselves respected either on this velodrome or in this tour or in that. Gaccio always being Gaccio. I'm watching your streamer, sick, he says, because you are El Grande Fravo.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, what will they do now, indeed? Because Capcuna and Aquarius are in a very good position. So if they take it as it is right now, they're on a very good spot. But if they battle between each other, and they might risk either one or both losing that lead and that second place that are very comfortable right now.
Well, as they're both so close to each other, I think they will pretty much just control the stage and securing
Hopefully
the
get a
slot.
gap on each other, but near the end where they won't be risking it too much anymore. And meanwhile, 6.3 to go, and Frabo has 3 riders. Uh, I was gonna say 3 other guys have 4, but someone was already dropped here.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Then you're just going to be using red.
Yes, true.
There's no point even attempting to try and attack.
I need to communicate at this point that EMEA yet again apologizes to viewers for them having to see Frabo with the Champions League winner jersey.
Yikes.
Okay, so
Like seeing Liverpool at the top.
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
man, it's
What?
really weird.
What?
Yeah, I agree, Hilly.
What?
But then again, this season they went back to their normal, so
Oh god.
their normal of 10th place and so. Okay, so 2.8, 2.7 to go. And there goes someone I have no idea who it is because I don't remember who's in this group. But let's see. Is this Pixar maybe? No, it's just maybe 8. I don't know.
It's blind.
Frabo, Captain Blind Pill, Pixar, Fossil Seal.
Oh, and sprint going now. Algarve Frabo is definitely not going to win this.
Oh, he fucked his position. What is he doing?
In fact, he's going to be last.
Captain
Yeah,
Blind for the win.
Captain Lion actually takes the win, yeah. Surely
No,
that's
Fossil.
Pixar, right?
Fossil.
Yes.
No, Fossil.
Oh,
No,
Fossil.
Fossil.
I think
Well,
we're a whopping second between first and fifth.
Wow. And here comes Captain Light 76. Okay, we're back to Group G. In which the stage has already started, and Aquarius already reached the break with Daniel and maybe John Bino, I think it is.
I presume they're putting loads of riders in there. Yep.
Okay.
3 people. Oh, Guillaume is putting 4.
Yeah,
Taking
2
a
minutes
small
down on the
chance.
leader. Sorry, yes, Hilly, didn't hear that.
No, taking a small chance, putting a lot of guys in the break.
That's usually with the fight that's still going on, maybe. But 4 guys on the stage like this, usually not a bad thing. However, I do agree that with the fight that's still to come, there is definitely some risk in there.
Just depends what sort of gap they can open. Between now.
Alright.
Oh, no. Yeah, they can't get no coordination so far. Guillaume does not want other people to close the gap. The others are not budging. Well, John Vino is now.
Well, we have seen several times before that people are attacking on flats in downhills or even a straight
Quick
after
check
intermediate sprint.
sorry to interrupt you guys. You can go on after. Just a quick heads up. Currently in Group F, Madeline is about to start. There's a 12 man break, 1 minute 40. But back to Helen. In Group G. Hellings?
Yeah, I was saying, could we see any possible attacks in the downhill on the flat, and on the second mountain, or straight after intermediate sprint?
I mean,
There's a nice flat there to maybe
Yeah,
attack.
yeah, I think you could. There's definitely a possible chance that someone will take an opportunistic chance.
Wow,
I do feel like you can.
I feel this is amazing, seeing a Brit at front of the peloton.
Oh no. Oh,
I'll pretend. We will pretend that we didn't hear that, right, Sax?
yes.
No. What are you
Here
even
we
talking
are in
about? Group
climber
C is
country.
miles
Rob,
away from ending anywhere.
I think it means group. Was it S or something?
Oh, in sync. Yeah. Just we stick to that order that you said. So right now we will stick with G, and let me keep an eye on quickly keep an eye on Tutur, which is A. This is D. Yeah, they're still doing the first climb, the Col de la Madeleine. So meanwhile in Group G, there we go. Everyone's back together, and let's see in this third cat the first real
There's gonna be
almost
gap.
real climbing of the day. Yeah, I want to see
There's
that.
gonna be a gap of people not careful. I didn't know they closed up. Okay.
Actual Daniel in the most dangerous position now, being the last guy in the back, and John Vino again goes, and the lead that's Daniel with him. Just don't know which rider.
Trying to secure important KM points.
a rider
Or as
just
Ronnie
launched the
O'Sullivan
attack.
himself would say, them ranking points. Oh, it's Guillermo. So.
Here comes, yeah, Daniel is. Guillermo's now joining in.
And he takes his puncher, for example. Let's see the riders we have here. Puncher, Cobble, 78, Time Trialist, 78.
This is interesting. Campione is going from the strategy of let's close his breakdown. He breaks
I'm
down.
Campione right now, about to close it, it seems. And everyone will be back together. So we are back to where we started.
I don't think we'll get a break here. I don't think.
No, but
Okay, we're gonna go
looking in the
to
front of
group.
top two,
We're
no
switching to
point.
Group A to see how things are going.
Tutur
Yeah.
in the lead.
Yes.
Near the top. Why is there 3.5 minute gap? Who?
There's 4.2 kilometers to go. I already see Yubi trying to elude everyone with his leader, and Parependre for Tutur is one of the guys ahead of Tutur goes now with Pinot and Chapoussin. Denley was there. Let's see if he can catch up quickly. Meanwhile, I think the Austrian rider must be Pixter. Seems to be nearing the end of his workday.
Austrian rider?
Yeah, an Austrian rider. Might not be Pixter, I'm just assuming.
Oh, it has to be Montes or Dinley, I think.
No, Montes is Belgian, and Dinley has the Portuguese team.
Yeah, but
Who would it be? What group is that? Group.
There we go. There's Mendes,
Pixar is in Frapos group.
and maybe there's another. Oh, it's Pepe. That's a French jersey. Yes, I keep forgetting that.
Oh yeah. No,
It really looked an Austrian to me at quick glance.
yeah, this is blown up. This is blown up. It has.
Yeah, this is completely blown up. And Tutur, 78 climber, is actually in a very good spot right now.
See.
Oh,
he's not really. He's a bit of no man's
Italy's
land.
leader actually has his puncher with him, so I assume his 78 is also up the road somewhere.
Yeah.
There goes Yubi.
I think Tutu might be in a bit more trouble than we think.
Seems like Hubie has
Oh, yeah.
grounds to make a great race here.
He broke from the pack like a greyhound.
It were still 42 seconds behind the guy who's chasing.
So who's that in
With
top?
76 downhill. Interesting.
Yeah, that's not really. I mean, no, that's definitely not realistic for people.
No, that's all I was going to say, but yeah.
Okay, Manchester needs to get on a group quickly. Because he's lucky. He might be lucky here. Yeah, Manchester.
He really needs to pick up his pace quickly.
He needed to be in a group at that point. That looked very slow.
There we go, Fefe and Dinley. As we are in the downhill, we are also going to Group A. No, Group B. Sorry, my wrong group. They are also reaching the top of the Medland.
Seems to be a bit slower here.
Just a tad.
Just a tad.
Just a tad. I see Laurel there. I see Hugo, Hooli.
Even
My
I
mom
wouldn't be
was there
dropped
as
at this
well.
point.
Well, we've seen stranger things happening in this game.
Yeah, we've seen Big Dog win a tour.
Yeah, or Hillings with no, we moved to Group F. Sorry for the quick moving, but it's part of the multicast. We moved to Group F, which is Joe Politely group.
He's going. Oh, he's going. He's gone. Give on
Oh,
Thomas.
and speak of which, gone with the wind. Simon Carr waiting up for Thomas and Carapaz is attacking, and Yates has Towel here.
Joe has it made now.
He's going
Joe
up.
also doing good in the best climber classification. That Richard Carapaz, whoever has it, is leading by only 7 points right now. So 2 climbs to go. Simon Carr, Geraint Thomas, and now that's Snake chasing. And as the downhill is done with,
He could be in a really nice position.
we go back to Group G.
Oh, look, they finally established.
So let's see how things are here. 7 riders with 1.5 minutes advantage will be at the Col du Madeleine about a little bit over 10 kilometers, 20 something.
Something tells me that Guillaume isn't happy about the way the race is ridden.
Well, given he's pretty much in the mud, as we usually say, yeah, he's not really happy right now. He's 2 minutes down with his leader. And currently in 5th place, so I don't know if I don't remember, I don't know if he has even any secondaries going on for him. Probably not, but even if he did, he would need to try something here because 5th place in GC is not going to be enough.
And he might be even less happy.
David Wi-Fi in Portugal.
Did we? Let me see. Lovely, lovely, Emma. What we have missed in Group C. Stage 3. Romain Marley from France 1 with player Kopi wins the stage. 1 minute and 20 down is Crashvic from Benyang. Same time as Louis T2 and Lance Armstrong.
120. What?
120 indeed. So, okay. With this in mind, wait, is it just me or is this game paused or something?
It's paused.
What happened? Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm disconnected.
Oh, I didn't see. I was looking at the screenshot. We go to Group A for Croix de Fer, which is Tutel's group. While we wait here to restart, the race to resume. I restarted, and here we have I see Fefe, UB, Fefe 3, Mentes 1, UB 2. Oh, Mentes is really in trouble here if I saw that correctly.
Yeah, I don't. Hubie
Really
looks in a
short.
strong position.
Yeah, UB has
4 guys, 2 up the road.
yeah, exactly. A tree for Dinley, and I believe it was tree for Fefe as well. So interesting. Mentes, I believe, has one up the road as well, but still not the position he wants to be in right now. Isolated already with his leader.
Hubie's gonna go here. Hubie's gonna go here.
Yeah,
Oh,
and it's not going to be good to Mentes because you'll have to respond
Mattes
without
has
any.
a
Oh,
mistake.
he actually has. Oh, okay. I did not see it because of the KOM jersey.
Take advantage.
Well, now it's
Montez knows.
isolated.
Tutor immediately follows, actually. So let's see if anyone
Very
responds.
interesting.
Yeah, but
Uh,
Tutur has his 78 climber up the road.
Yeah, this is a good move for him. And there it is. Fine Punt already waiting to help the leader. Montez, for some reason, has not been, because I'm pretty sure he has one guy ahead as well. And Yubi trying to go back, trying to go as well with three riders. The only also needs to make something happen here, if I recall correctly, from the last result. Not sure. And
Yeah, there might be a bit of trouble there.
Montez,
See now, Hubi is letting one of his helpers down.
Yeah, Yubi's bringing someone back and has just closed the gap.
all right, we go back
Bringing
to
Fefe up.
we go back to Group G, the center court for the Col de la Madeleine, about to start in 6.4. I think it's 6. It is, yeah, 5 kilometers now, about to start.
And who will
I,
go for it?
I see, I believe it was Daniel and Guillermo still in the break. Let's see.
And it still
Yeah,
is.
it is. And they have almost around 2 minutes and a half advantage right now. Could be worse.
Well, Daniel's killed Tiberi. I think he might have killed him a tad too soon.
Oh, yeah. Daniel
Really?
still has his third rider. Doesn't seem dead yet. Let's see.
Oh, my Guillermo goes. Have to. He's not doing a bit
As
of
the
work.
Col de la Madeleine begins, 24.8 kilometers at almost 2,000 meters of altitude, 6.3% average. Back here, everyone pretty much chilling at their own pace, while it is the yellow jersey that is relaying. Nothing strange here, but it
Yeah,
seems
they
that
go.
Guillermo is not okay with that. He needs to make something happen again,
He
as
has
I
to go.
explained.
He has to do something early.
And he did. Let's see if someone closes or not. This might be a good move from Guillermo. Would you guys agree?
Well, he has to do something, and he has to do it as soon as possible. He can't just wait for the final climb. He's not going to gain what 2 minutes odd or something. Daniel's now going
indeed.
for the move, and now this might be a bit more trouble because Greg will have to follow that. Aquarius. No, Greg is.
Yeah, because no, Campione is actually. Because Daniel is fourth place, so he needs to respond to Guillermo as well. He needs to try and gain places, but also can't let Guillermo go ahead of him.
he needs to get a move on his domestiques, I think. Otherwise he's going to get dropped. In fact, there he is.
Okay, Group F, we go to Joe Whiteley. I believe he is doing a solo at Qualfair.
Is he all alone?
Let's see.
Find out.
Well,
that's bad. He just lost two at once. He has.
yeah,
Well, he's trying to keep Gagan. I presume he's going to try and keep Gagan Hart over. He can.
well, 3.9 to go. He didn't wait more than the minimum because 44 seconds behind, but he should be good, yeah. I don't know who the rest of the world is, but the shadows here.
Even might be going a long
Whoever,
way, might be.
Oh my, the guys up front aren't going to be making too many friends today.
Golden Heart seems to be in a good position to go ahead with Thomas and recover a bit in the downhill. This is definitely an interesting moment of the group. Campione attacks in Group G, and Aquarius and Vino were apparently caught with their pants in their hands, so Guillermo, Daniel, and Campione. But Aquarius is about to close.
This has to be closed quickly. And on the Madeleine. They can't wait until they've topped it. And there goes Guillermo.
Going Guillermo again.
Is that Daniel going?
Yeah. But Yeah, Nosby will be doing a service to the others by catching up to Guilherme, but
Oh, there's gonna be a
a
gap.
small gap there again.
John Vino and Aquarius again, wrong side. I think Vino
And
just
Vino
just
just
lost
lost the
one.
race. Yeah,
Yeah, he's down to 3 already.
and we're still G, so I would think the 76 is climbing.
Oh, wait. Has John Vino not taken his puncher or something?
I'm currently not sure.
There's no
Maybe?
way.
I don't see
I
him.
I think he's left his puncher at home. He has.
Oh, for fuck's sake, John. What the flying fuck, man?
No wonder he had to lead.
I
presume
prefer
he
not
won
to
the
speak.
TTT.
If I speak, big trouble.
Surely he won the TTT then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might. That's why.
The strongest can create some
Yeah,
gap.
still, I mean, there's one 27 kilometers CTT, sure, good seconds and all, but then there's 3 hard stages, one in the hills and 2 mountains.
I mean, Gabbioni tried to ask for John Vino, but John Vino at a disadvantage. Actually,
Sure.
not.
And Aquarius has, I think, 5? 4? I think he just
4.
lost, yeah, 4, and
He's got puncher. He has. This is different. Everyone else has a puncher. John Vino's gonna be.
yeah, there we go, 4. He had 5 at the beginning of the, at like
We're
1 or
already in
2
the
Ks
halfway
ago.
stage.
And there goes Guilherme, 17 seconds, 5.8 to go. He needs to try and succeed with this move. He is running out of kilometers, still 122 to go, but that's the final stage, his final chance to try something.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say something. Yeah, Ivor, I do agree. Like, Licky, that's what I've been seeing on projections. People are saying 30 seconds. I think that is generally the difference between taking your puncher and not taking your puncher. The problem is it actually worthwhile because
Yeah, if I recall correctly, that was pretty much the gap he had to, I don't know, 5th place, 38 maybe. But he did quite gain like 20 or 30 seconds on everyone, if I recall correctly. The big question is it worth it, keeping in mind that after that a lot of mountains come?
we'll see. Don't be surprised if he's the first one to use the 78 domestiques. Aquarius is gone. Aquarius has made his first big move. And he's lost.
Aquarius.
Wow. Aquarius has lost 76. And they're all losing the 70. They're all losing their.
Well, with the
Divided.
pace they're going, with the Quarries to attack and others that tried, I'm not really that shocked, to be honest.
I'll say this now. Maybe John Reno is getting away and not taking this puncher here.
Yeah, but the question is, how long can he keep the gap manageable by going at his own pace, is the question.
Oh dear, Campione could be in big trouble. Campione's in big trouble.
The Entente in the escape group is far from
Oh.
There are a couple of riders who want to go
And
alone.
John
The
Vino's
riders
still
must
with
be
the
careful.
third rider
This
somehow,
downhill is known to be
doing a
more
good job at
dangerous.
that. Wait, where's Campione? What happened to Campione? Did he get dropped or something?
His domestique's been dropped.
I don't see. Yeah, can you? Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah, but yeah, he only has Fortunato. Oh, that's not good at all. Now he just needs to stick to Vino's wheel and for the best. Yeah, that would have been important, Ivar. But Guilherme gets him back, and he's now facing with him. Meanwhile, Campione and I think it was Aqua still around 20 seconds.
Yeah. Guillermo might be is in a very strong position. The only problem is there's no way he can really attack.
We go to Group A quickly. I believe UB. It's a 2-1. UB had been or is in a solo.
Well, if Yubi's in a solo, he's miles up the road.
Yeah, if that's and it is. He was the green jersey, if I recall correctly.
Wait, no. Surely he's not that far up the road. Are they seriously?
Well, he had some helpers, and if he'd really slow down and just
Wow.
winning.
Wow, he's let me calculate. Over 9 minutes up
He's
the road.
demolishing everyone. 8.5 now, give or take.
This is
What is happening here?
what are they doing? What?
It's Fefe, it's Mentes with one guy, Dinley has... And Tutu are now trying to harden his pace and try and close that gap.
He's not harder
Go
than the
to
pace.
B, we go back to Group B, which is Milan's group. Let's see how things are going for them.
Well,
And,
we're not missing a 9-minute gap. Let's say that.
we pretty much see them begin the Col du Telegraph.
Oh,
so,
you are taking the piss.
wow, 17.
They should not be anywhere near 17 riders. That's not the.
Okay, nothing interesting here so far. So we go to Col de la Croix de Fer in Group G, where John Vino still has 3 men, still chasing the second group, I believe it was, with Aquarius and Campione. And Formolo now trying his best, and he's gonna make it with John Vino. However, how much has this hurt Fortunato, in your opinion, guys?
A lot. He's been alone. He's been alone. People.
Oh. Daniel attacks now. Daniel attacks now.
And he's following Guy. Guy attacked as he had to. And
As expected, he'll keep following because he's the guy ahead of Guy.
No, he goes John Vino.
I don't know.
I think Campione is in trouble.
Oh, fortunately for him, he still has, I think, 1 minute lead or so to manage for the third place. Let's see if it's enough.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult. To now maintain it.
We're in the Telegraph in Group F. We move there pretty quickly to see how goes the saga of Joe Whiteley. Right now, I see Al dropped, but Thomas still has about 50 seconds.
Well, Ruby makes him look like a noob.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Yubi is doing great.
At least this race looks like it's been interesting, I'll say that.
Alright, we're going currently 24 to go. But on the other hand, there's PC here, and I don't know who else, so it is a tougher group. But Yubi's group is not bad at all either, so I'm quite happy to see him do that well. And Joe Whiteley is going to take yet another portion, another batch of them ranking points. Ronnie O'Sullivan would be proud. And there goes... Wait, is that Max Sporn?
He must have been alone for a long time.
Oh my god, Max Sporn!
Oh, he's been left dangling out in front.
He's actually, he was actually the one that was at some point ahead of Joe, but he might have been more than he could chew. Back to Group G we go now. Okay, Guilherme and Daniel already have 2 minutes, but Guilherme is losing his third man, and now it's Cataneo for Daniel putting some pace. Interesting advantage here. You guys think it's enough?
They're in a good position. I think we'll see it at the top though, rather than like now.
Quick flash to Group E. DA Values group, as he is currently, I believe, attacking with Ibra. So we quickly move to Group E.
Well, I see. This seems alright. Actually, it doesn't seem terrible. What's going on? I mean, although I see 5 riders in the peloton, I don't.
12 in the 12 in the peloton. So I probably wasn't that moved of a race, that busy of a race, but the value is now going, and 44 seconds. Not sure. I think he's a little bit stuck in no man's land when it comes to gap. Would you agree with this?
It's not as big as he probably wanted. Let's put it that way. Although it depends how many domestics they've got.
It's an interesting tactic because it really comes down to who will chase, who will sacrifice their riders to chase.
I agree.
They've got 3. If they got 3 behind in the peloton, some people have. They should be the ones that need to push.
Yeah,
We
but
go
if
to
you're the leader of the GC, why would you
while
choose
our
to
experts are
chase him?
speaking.
Yeah,
See quickly.
there is that as well.
No, no, guys, you can keep talking. It's just a quick flash into Group C, and we'll be back soon. And G can keep talking about C.
Well, what's going on? Oh, you absolute bastards!
Lots of people here at T2 actually trying to go for it, and
T2 going
Louis
for
Genius following, I believe.
that looks a slow attack as all hell.
Copy that made the 120 solo.
He's got 4 riders.
Yeah.
The pace has to have been quite slow
Copy
here.
is beating up everyone in this group, it seems, and we could go to Group D. Group D. Yo, grandissimo Frabo attacks in the cold to mild land. Il grandissimo Frabo, ladies
There
and
we
gentlemen.
go. There we go. Some actual proper action.
Action at the cold to mild land. Just no, sorry, at the now at the Crowd Fair, but I believe he attacked in the cold to mild land, or he may have given me the wrong info.
He might have just attacked.
Crowd Fair, yes, no, Crowd
I'm
Fair.
pretty sure Frabo's attack will work because I don't think Pixar will sacrifice his second place. He's currently at first, so I don't think he will
No,
sacrifice.
I don't think he needs to.
Okay, this was our moment of brilliancy in this group. We go back to Group G when John Vino is trying to drop Aquarius and Campeone, and the others only have 130 left for the 76 kilometers to go. So they still have to face that downhill and the Telegraph.
Listen, they might be getting some. They could be getting something going. Guillaume and Daniel.
I think instead of one taking turns randomly at some point in time to attack, as some of them have been doing, they probably would have benefited more to cooperate, all of them.
Yeah, this is now the time. Now's the time to cooperate. They're all no, maybe not. Maybe not.
Guillermo takes the 1-2 in the KOM, and I think Daniel was down to one man.
Watch
And
out
there
for
goes
Daniel.
Gambino.
Watch out for Daniel on the. Interesting, Guillaume is going to say.
Yeah,
God.
I would
the front of the race,
look
Emil.
out for Daniel on the small flat in the downhill.
Yeah, I agree, man. We actually talked about this a while back. That Vino did not bring his puncher and has one more man than everyone else. It just, wow.
He's been able to bring his 76 climber, it seems.
It's just crazy when you think about it. I mean, none of these players is inferior to him. It's all a bunch of 5 great players, and how is he pulling this off?
You have the answer.
Okay, I agree.
I don't.
Group A, quickly see, just to see quickly if we already have the results. Oh no, it's the ending actually, I believe. No, it's not A. Surely it has to be B, right? Yeah, it's B. There we go. Group B from Myron. I see Myron has one rider. Excuse me.
This is Group F.
This is Group F.
Myron is B.
Yeah, we're on F on the IMA.
Yeah, well, Myron. It's gonna be a 5-man sprint.
Really? There were like 17 guys. Last time I saw.
F. Wow.
Yeah, well,
why F if we're finishing one here? Let me see what the fuck is going on here. We had we're gonna have the coronation. We had the coronation of Joe Whiteley. I'm gonna see who finished the second.
Well, he's not there.
So for the love of about 2 minutes.
Oh, now we're going to my mouth. It's gonna be
okay, now we go to B.
Oh, Huli can actually win something else than ITT.
Oh, and my one was only 50.
Oh,
and now we go back to Group G. We go back to Group G as John Vino again tried to drop Campione.
Oh.
And where the flying fuck is Aquarius? Did it just get dropped?
Caught napping. That's what's happened. How did he not see that?
Aquarius, please check Aquarius for the love of fucking God. Thank you. There we go. 3 riders. 21 seconds. That's not the best place to be as the climb is about to start.
There's still a way to go on the flat, but this is just going to be a waste of energy. That, to be honest, is unnecessary.
Jeez. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Yubi if this information is correct, as he won stage 4 with 10 minutes on everything, therefore winning the GC as well, obviously.
Oh, come on! What?
I,
I mean,
I,
I can understand Tutor, but the rest should be ashamed.
I don't even know what to say.
The rest should be absolutely ashamed.
What were they
Tutor, I
doing?
can understand. Because it's one guy. I can understand at least Tutor. He doesn't need to, he doesn't need to let
Okay.
3 or 4 go.
Aquarius is back with the rest. Joe Whiteley was another one winning with a long distance attack. Congratulations to him as well. And 3 minutes. Daniel and Guilherme have 3 minutes on
Aquarius.
everyone. But
Aquarius,
Aquarius again striking, and Campione follows, and John Vino needs to respond quickly. He does. He's about to get there. Let's see if he can. Meanwhile, I believe they're back to 2 riders each. Indeed. And
hang on.
Jorina needs to close this.
John Vino needs to close this ASAP. He does not want to have
Oh,
to be
well, it
in...
doesn't matter because Aquarius is going to attack again.
Oh, and Campione. Oh, Campione is alone. That is terrible.
He's lost.
Terrible.
Goodbye.
Yeah, he's in deep trouble. He keeps Formolo with John Vino. John Vino's not doing any favors to himself as well.
Well, to be honest, they've all lost, I think. I think the wind's up in front. I think 2 minutes is too big to close. Even though it's a big climb, I just don't see it being close. I think they're attacking too much. They're wasting energy. Yeah, if Aquarius keeps doing it, he'll kill Campione.
It's just in from another group change. Just a quick update that Frabo has 9 seconds over Pixar right now in the final downhill before the telegraph. Yeah. Okay.
Aquarius gone again.
Oh, and trouble in paradise for these two, because especially for Guilherme, 2 minutes is definitely not what he needs. He needs to keep them. So it's gonna be.
I don't think
Yes,
it's
what?
over. I don't think it's over for Guilherme. I think he can. He'll do
Well,
it.
especially with Campione, we know that by the law of probabilities, surely he's the first one to die in that group behind.
Yeah, he should be the one that first goes. John Vino needs to take advantage. He has closed up.
John Vino and Aquarius is treating Campione like Jumbo were treating Pogacar up this mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There goes John Vino.
Pretty much.
There goes
And
John Vino.
John Vino finally wakes up to the race and remembers he still has to actually secure his third place when his 2 opponents behind are actually right now at the front of the race.
John Vino didn't do attacks, but
Some good managing work. Let's give what's theirs to their own.
I just think that gap was too big at the start.
To Caesar, we give what belongs to Caesar. To John Vino, we give real sucking.
And the gap's going up again. No surprise.
We have Joe Whiteley here. Sorry to interrupt. Let's see if he can already shed some light on what is going on. But right now, we just want to welcome him in. Hello, Joe. Joe.
They muted his mic.
Hey guys.
Seemed to be a very interesting ending for your group. We'll talk a bit about that later. But right now, we have things unfolding here. As Gem is down to 1 now.
Yeah, he was always going to be the first one down to 1.
Indeed, and
I don't want to say anything. I think Daniel's trying to save his 78.
I think so, yeah.
And that might be of help to Guilherme. Guilherme may be better off just sitting behind Daniel.
Well, at this point, he doesn't have many more choices unless he decided to go on his own, but that wouldn't be the most appropriate thing going on for him right now.
Be interesting to see.
We're gonna go to Group C. That is T2's group for the final kilometers of the race.
Let me guess. Copy is dominating at the front.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shock.
The correct answer is yes.
Seems like
The
T2
truth
is
machine says
securing
you
his
are
third
correct.
place.
Wait, sorry, didn't hear that?
Seems that T2 might be securing his third place.
Steady on for it, unless he managed to die right before the sprint. He should be around the same gap as these guys.
Okay,
And
get second.
I don't know who the green jersey is, but he's in trouble. Oh, and he's
Yeah,
gonna get second. And Kopi is already crossing the finish line. He's gonna make it in less than 200 meters, 100 now. And there we go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. T2 gets second. Mantes maybe third.
Wrong group.
And
Louis Genius. Louis Genius.
oh, Louis. All right. We go to Group G. As I see, Roy Costa from Guilherme and Chicone from Daniel are alone now. And we stay now here until the end, for the love of God, Emil, because we actually want to see the end of this group. Oh, E is ending. Group E. Actually, yeah, he's right. Group E is actually ending, so let's go there. And it would be Evalius's.
Yep.
So, there we go. 1.4 to the finish line. Evalius is in trouble. Fifth place seems to be for him or so. That's not good for the French.
He's in good.
Francesco Grassi with Niaz, but Grassi goes for the sprint, and Grassi's getting the win, and Grassi's keeping the GC. Congratulations, Francesco Grassi, for going through. And yet again, making me look worse than I am. Okay, Group G for the rest of the stage, as Group D is just starting the telegraph, so we have time. 144, 2 men, and pretty much everyone except Vino.
Vino, yeah. The gap again. The gap's maybe too big.
For the win, probably is, but can they keep those? Well, now less than 2 minutes by 3 seconds. I think the gap was 2 or something. 2-4 for them. 2:04.
We have the results for Group F.
We do, but just a quick public service announcement by Emea the 90th. He wants to communicate that Grassi and Frabo dominating their groups makes my Italian title, he says, more worthy. Results later after all races ended. That is meaning that we actually will continue, as I had said, in Group G, 12 to go, sorry. And John Vino dropping Campione and Aqua, but Aquarius is quickly trying to respond.
Using
and
helper.
Behind. Actually,
Campione.
Campione passes him by as if it was a quick breeze and joins. About to join John Vino.
I'll tell you what, they are really pushing to try and get back on there.
Indeed, and the 2 minutes that Guilherme needed are a long distance mirage now.
Okay, this is a sign of weakness from Campione. He's in trouble. Yes, he's in trouble.
As we expected after all that, but Aquarius seems to be in even more trouble than him right now. He needs to
I
go
wonder
back quickly.
if he's either in trouble or the other, which is what I suspect a bit more, he's going to pace himself and will eventually pass Campione.
Yeah, I think that could be the case. Let's keep in mind that Campione was alone for too long.
Yeah. I don't think this is quite pushing yet. Remember the super portion at the end.
Even the stage right now isn't a guarantee yet, because John Vino is about to catch them with 7.4 to go, and Campione is not recovering. And as you suspected, and well, he might be about to get X'd in the end by Aquarius.
Yeah, we've got.
Okay, there's Aquarius. I saw it. Aquarius was grabbing the red car, and he was taking a right from the car. That should be a disqualification. Note that down, please. Okay, so John Vino's still 21st second close, but there's still time.
I'm going to say this right now. I still think the win's in the front too. I think there's still a bit of element of control. Although Daniel's waiting. Oh, what are they doing? Daniel might be going. Daniel's going.
Front, go to the front. Yes, Daniel's going. Campione is in real trouble right now because Aqua about to reach him and he cannot match the pace of those ahead.
But John Vino
And
caught up.
go to the front, man. Thank you. And John Vino reaches them. Fucking hell, Emea.
I mean, we literally have Bry doing
We
the
want to
doing the
see
traffic.
this because the GC or for some of these guys is about to be decided. But Campione is still
It's
keeping.
going to be close though, because obviously Daniel is 147 behind in GC, so he might not overtake Campione.
No, Campione is going to hang
143.
on by a thread.
143. He's still hanging on to his GC, so
Yeah.
he's definitely doing the best he
Yeah,
can
but
out of that
Oh,
situation.
he's catching up now.
These
It's
half a
only
minute.
50
Oh.
seconds.
They're
There's
going slow.
So the winner's going to be between one of these. There's Guilherme, there's Daniel, there's John Vino. Let's see if Vino saved that energy as well as we expect him to have. While these two were on the break for longer, 900 meters to go. The sprint is about to start. Let's see who's going to make the first move. Front.
Let's
That's what
see.
they said. There we
Oh,
go.
Vino won. It's
Daniel.
going to be Daniel.
Daniel.
It's going to be Daniel. Daniel takes the win.
So it's a really
And
impressive
it
race by Campione.
Yeah.
Guilherme is out, I believe, and John Vino closes. And
It's
let's
going to
see
be very
Campione.
tight. I think Campione is in second.
He saves. No, he's in
Give
first
him-
of the GC. He
He's
saves
fine.
the
He's
GC.
fine.
He had
He
143. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it was John Vino who got dropped in third, who was
Yes,
closest.
indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It'd be close, but I think he might have got it.
I think he appears if the caps don't fuck up. I think he might have just saved it. And
I mean,
to be honest,
I
given
don't know
that
how
he
he
lost,
saved it. I don't know how he saved it since that in the valley he was down to his leader and everyone else.
yeah, and I would say that is a masterclass. To be honest, after what he went through.
Yeah, but he was lucky because I think it was John Vino who brought back his.
Yeah, indeed.
He did.
Yeah.
Like I said at that
Palmer,
point,
I think it was.
he just had to hang on to Vino with I think it was Caruso and just pray for the best, and then ended up happening. So we are indeed waiting for the GC. Let me quickly check Group D, which is Frabo, and wow, really? Oh, okay. Group D crashed and they are restarting, so we'll have some time. In the meantime, since Joe is already here, let's start with you, Joe. Thomas solo moment. How was your tour overall?
Yeah, it was pretty decent.
Oh wait, no, we are. Sorry, we're gonna move to the general chat for the interviews channel.
I was
so
going
we
to
can,
say wait for the interviews and
yeah, we're gonna go for the interviews channel right now because we'll be doing this as we follow Frabo's group. All right, we're back, and no, Ivar, he actually managed. I think he actually managed to save his GC, but let's just be sure now with the results incoming. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be sure unless I go check in the actual. Who the fuck is pinging me for the love of God? Oh, I knew it. The fucking solo players ping, man. That's mercy. So, 13 seconds on Guilherme, 32 Vino, 113. Yeah, I think Greg actually saves it indeed. If it was I think it was 143. I may have told me at some point, but if it was 113, he's not that lucky. Then let's be sure.
That is insane. Fact he actually managed to save that, by the way.
And Aquarius, yeah, he does. And there we go. By 13 seconds, 21 to Daniel. John Vino ended up fourth. Guilherme ended up less than a minute down, so that was a good recovery from the Portuguese, just not enough, sadly for him. And Aquarius, despite having been in trouble there, still manages to secure second place. Campione takes the points jersey. Daniel second, Guilherme third, Ocarius fourth, Campione fifth. Let's see the thingy. KOM. Yeah, there we go. Daniel 67, 66 Guilherme, 57 Aquarius, 53 Dennis. Daniel, sorry, I'm always with the Dennis. And fifth place would be Campione, 24 points. Okay. That's all the word for this group. And I am waiting for. What am I waiting? Oh, thanks, Bill. Thank you so much, Hillings. Meanwhile, yeah, now we're going to restart the interview with Joe Whiteley that we were about to hear. Joe, tell us about your tour because we almost saw some moments, including the one where you went all out with Garen Thomas in stage 4. How was it?
Yeah, it was a good stage. Obviously, there was a few varying strategies. I think a few people took the 74 or 75 time trials to get the boost in the team time trial. But that left them quite exposed in the mountains because they didn't have the puncher. So I knew if I could, limit my losses in the team time trial, which I think I did, and then just play the rest of the stages, I should be okay as long as I can use the extra guy in the mountains.
And that attack, were you confident on it on
Yeah,
the
because
fourth stage?
it was a very long stage, and it was a case of who has the most teammates and who can save the most bars. And with the majority of the lobby not having the puncher, whilst I did, the whole time I had the puncher protecting my leader, they had to use their 76 mountain guys. So pretty much at every single part of the stage, I had an extra guy. So that helped a lot.
Well, we will see your results when we announce them all here on stream. Thank you so much for being here, Joe. But don't go anywhere right now because we are. I was hoping to listen to my own, not for easier. I think he went. Let me see if I can find out what went wrong here. 'Cause I actually wanted to have a word with him.
I think he was
See,
Group B. So
Hey.
I was definitely seeing if I could hear from him because it's not every day that we get him on an interview in the World Championship. If maybe it wouldn't be the first time, but it would be one of very few. We're already, and in the meantime, I was gonna say, Joe, don't go yet because I will have one question for you. Okay, Myron is actually coming, so we're gonna wait for that. But I will have a question for you later on. After Myron, we're going to listen to Yubi, and before we do, I will ask you a question after we talk to Myron. We are waiting for him. He said he would be here in 2 seconds. Obviously not literally, but it shouldn't take long. And I would like to hear him first because, like I said, it's not every day that you get to hear probably the most beloved team of our community right now, Myron. Always a very fun person to be around with, to watch stream, even to play games. I've played quite a few nights of your opening Follies and Crusader Kings. I think 2 and 3 with him and some other stuff. He's always a very fun guy. And here he is. Let me just put him on speaking mode. We go. There we go. Invite was sent for you to speak. Myron, right side. Okay. Myron,
Oh, this
welcome.
is me.
I was just talking about you, man. Like I was saying, it's not every day that we get to have an interview with the most beloved team of our community. How did the tour go for you?
I mean, I wasn't expecting too much. Maybe a little bit better in the final stage. I think I pushed a little bit harder than I should to get the KOM points. On the other hand, if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be second in the KOM classification, and probably I would have lost more points. So I mean, it was a good experience. The ones who know me know that I'm very inexperienced in
Sure, for
multiplayer.
sure. But you've been
Um,
steadily improving at your pace. Maybe go a bit far in tour in 1 or 2 years. Would you say it's possible?
if I practice a bit more, I think it would be possible. I would maybe need to learn a few strategies, how people
I've
tend
seen
to
the
play.
I've seen the ending of your final stage. I mean, we did see quite a few moments from the tour, from your group's whole tour. But the final of the fourth stage comes to mind because to me, it seemed you weren't doing that bad, except for one thing, and despite being one, it's the most important one, which is indeed the energy management. Is this something you'll try to work on?
Hmm. Yeah, I have to do that. Like I in for a long time, not that I'm experienced again, but for a long time I used to be a bit more conservative with the energy and drop it a little bit more, maybe doing better in that regard. But then I would inevitably be surprised by other people pushing a little bit harder, and then I would be dropped. And when that happened, I would then push harder and losing more energy that way. And so I started upping my energy a little bit more to try to stay at the front. And that is the thing. Like I'm constantly behind the person that is pacing when I'm
And
not the
have
one
one
pacing.
practice that might have gone
Yeah.
against?
Sorry.
I'm not sure if I lost my own.
No, I didn't catch what you were saying.
Anyone
Are
hear
you
me?
not? Are you? I'm
We
listening
can
to
hear
you.
you. We can hear you,
Nope.
Myra, but I don't think
Okay.
Collection? Is anyone here?
hear you.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think
but we're
Sean
here.
can hear any of us.
Sean, can you hear us? Miss Bond?
Oh, sorry. I wasn't. I stopped listening completely for a while. Really sorry. What
Oh.
did you say?
No, I just missed your last question, and probably by now you forgot my last question as well.
No, I did not. I actually did not. I was just asking, based on how the game play changed this year regarding two of the main secondary stats, and since you probably didn't have much time to practice at that too, uh, especially in multiplayer,
Yeah.
do you think that was also something that worked against you in this tour?
I would have to agree with what you're saying because like in previous years I would have like 300 or 400 hours in PCM, mostly single player, true. And I don't think I even have 100 hours this year in PCM 22. I've been really away from the game, and that change in the way those stats work and their importance, yeah, definitely I still struggle to kind of understand how to better use them. So yeah, I think it's really a matter of practicing more and just finding time to do that and to play with you guys
All right,
more
man.
often.
We should definitely book a CK3 game one of these days. By the way, it's been a long
Absolutely,
while. So
absolutely.
best of luck for what's coming of your World Championships if you decide to, and I hope you do to do a couple more races. I hope you find the time at least for one more. It's always fun to see you racing, man. You're always a good sport, and it's always good to talk to you. So best of luck, Milo. Hope to see you more in these World Championships. But thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me, and good luck with all the organization. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Myra.
We're gonna be talking to Yubi now, but before we do, as promised, Joe Whiteley, before Yubi actually explains it to us, try and tell me how someone, and this is nothing against Yubi or against the others, because I still don't know what happened, but if you had to take a guess, how would you say that someone managed to win this final stage with a 10-minute gap over everyone?
Yeah, it's just a case
Okay,
of firstly playing the stage very, very well, and secondly,
absolutely.
the other guys just.
Yeah, taking the piss, I guess. But we'll
I
find
mean,
out right
yeah.
now. So, there we go, Yubi. Since okay, can you hear us, Yubi? Good evening,
I can. Good evening.
Yubi. That was fantastic, man. Many congratulations. It's not every day, if we ever seen at the World Championships, at least in recent years, someone winning a stage in such an impressive way. What happened, man? Tell us about it.
Oh, last stage was absolutely crazy. First of all, we had a breakaway bigger than a peloton. Basically, all helpers at front. Not all, but for some teams, no helpers. I had 4, some had 3, so totally mess already in the flat part. Then there were attacks in the flat. I tried to split the group. It splitted, then it closed, then I came away with half of my riders. It was so crazy, and then it happened so much that I skipped
It's even hard
something,
to
but
explain everything
yeah,
that contributed to those 10 minutes. Is that it?
yeah. But at the end, it was like that my 78 mountain guy was alone at front with a helper, and he had so much gap that I was at the end the only one with the helper in the final downhill. And then on the small ramp, I attacked at a good time point, a good point, and then nobody followed me. Then I had 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and then I thought, we all have no helpers. There's 20 kilometer flat. We will not relay. And then I had at the end 10 minutes because they looked at each other, and nobody had a helper, and not even one coming back at the flat part. So it was good played, I think, but also lucky, and also the Ren constellation was so
The
that
perfect
such
storm,
a
would you say?
result can happen.
Well, Yumi, sorry to interrupt. Regardless, that has to be one of the most awesome ways to end the tour that there is, and it's the sort of performance, of awesome performance, that makes someone gain even more people rooting for him, gain more followers, more supporters. Uh, does this also boost you with a little bit of confidence going on into round two?
Surely, surely. I mean, every win is tough, uh, boosting my confidence, and even this win was special because the big time gap. But I know this was the easy part. Now it can only or will only be harder to manage such a stage. But of course, I'm more confident than I was before, and that's really good to know here. I don't know.
Well, Yubi, congratulations, man. That's the kind of action we like to see. People giving it all they have and actually being rewarded for it. Uh, best of luck for the not only for round two, because I know you'll still have a few more things to compete for in this game, and obviously time trial and team time trial. I hope this time is the year that you break your curse of getting medals that are not gold in the actual world championships, man. Best of luck.
Thank you and good night.
Thank you, Yubi, and yet again, congratulations. Have a good night. And we move now to Louis. I think he's still here. Yes, he is. Good evening, Louis Genius.
Good evening.
So I'm still not aware of most classifications by now. So how did yours go?
I became third in my group.
Oh, you actually advanced. Congratulations, man. Once again,
Yeah,
everyone decided to prove that, or to make me look worse than what I already am. Gee, thanks, man.
to be honest, I felt worse today. So,
What happened? I mean, I just saw moments, snippets. So if you could explain.
okay, I'm gonna explain. So, last year, like I'm not good at tour because I'm not the guy who wants to sit in the peloton. So to still to keep the yellow bar of his riders.
Just
So I'm not
contact
good at
Dennis. I'm
tour.
sure he'll have some good tips for you. But you were
So
saying that.
last year I was a reserve in the second round. So I already did good, but like no one wanted to ride. Like that Lance Armstrong Toto, he just sucked the wheels the whole time. Actually, he didn't ride any time. I was like, what the fuck? And then the second stage, I was the only guy who survived with their leader and their puncher, and I decided to sprint with the puncher, but I launched too early, so I became third, and I lost 11 seconds with the leader because there was like a small gap between the first three and the three behind. So that was a bit annoying. Yeah, and then Copy like he clapped us in the third stage. So it was so close from place 2 to place 5 in the GC, and I luckily got from 5th to 3rd in the last stage, so I qualified. Otherwise, I would be out.
Very dominating performance from Copy, from the bits that I seen when we were doing the multicast. Yet, however, and this is the most important part for most of the people playing, you actually make it to round 2. So, what are your hopes now for the second round?
Um, I hope to not get mad at the other players in the second round. That's the most
So,
important thing, I think.
Have a good start.
so
Um,
you hope to do better than Gatsu in that regard.
yes.
All right. All right. Louis, final question for you, because as my apprentice, I'm sure you'll have a good answer to give here. Louis, tell me honestly, or whatever answer favors me more. Do you think I can outshine you tomorrow or die trying?
What?
If you think I can outshine you tomorrow on my group, I think it's G, or die trying.
Wait, I'm gonna watch your group.
Sorry, didn't hear that.
I'm gonna watch your group.
Well, actually, if you're available, I also hope that we'll talk later that you can join the booth. Would be uh, great for me to have you there as one
Right.
of the commentators.
I'm gonna watch. Normally, I'm available, so
All right.
I will
Well,
be a commentator again.
that's amazing. I know you're the guy, one of the guys, obviously not just the only one that always does a great job. And you've only done this once, which was classic, I believe. But it really caught my attention. It was really good, and you kept also you were good at helping the lead narrator, as you actually kept an eye within what you could in the other group. So it was really smooth working with you, and I hope you keep gracing us with your presence in the booth when you can.
Thank you.
All right.
Well,
Best of luck for your world. Sorry, you were going to say something.
yeah, you're starting to become my idol, like the other way around.
Well, there's a time and a place for everything, and life always meets the full circle. So we're getting close to that. Yes, indeed. And I hope that actually happens, because that would mean that I trained you well, man.
Yeah, indeed.
All right. Best of luck for the rest of the World Championship, and I hope you do great. And I hope that we, as always, which has been the case regardless of the results, all have fun in our team competition in PCM UK. We definitely had the best presentation of our team. No one can argue that. But we'll see. In the road, we will see. So, thank you so much for being here, Louis. Best of luck, like I said, and have a great night.
Thank you.
Okay. With this said, let me quickly check what I may already have here in classifications. I think he's finalizing them, and I can already see some. Let's start for the with the Century court that was Group G, as you remember. Before we also take a look at the stage, but we still have some time, some free time to actually see this. So, as I see it right now, it was Campione winning his group with 244 points. It was Daniel actually managed to rise to second place on the GC with 180. So 1-2 for PCM Italia in this group. I'm pretty sure Mea must be popping the champagne open as we speak. Arius with 157. Guillermo, despite a really strong attempt, uh, despite the really strong attempt, ended up being only fourth with 110 points. Uh, 47 behind Aqua. Don Vino was unsurprisingly fifth, and Mother, as we usually say about final place players in a group, not out of being mean, just tradition. Last and in the mud with 96 points. So 14 points only behind them, but keeping in mind that it was yellow jersey until the last stage. In the last stage, he had the rider advantage over everyone for a big part of the stage with the extra rider. I do remind everyone. I do remind everyone that he did the bold choice of not taking the puncher. I do apologize. Having some cough issues. Okay, he did do the bold choice to not take his puncher to take some time trial assistance. While it initially paid off in the mountain, we came to see that even with keeping the 76 reps as long as he did, which was already surprising, in the end, uh, it didn't end up giving him any benefits. So let's see if we have more DCs to talk about. Trying to see here. I see teachers group. Let's see if I remember which one. Group C, indeed. I see that as we had talked about with Louis, he wins the group. Copy wins the group with 265 points. T2 second, 154, just 9 points. Imagine that ahead of Louis Genius. Great performance from PCM UK member Genius that comes in third with 145. Lance Armstrong, old rival of mine from IPL, is fourth with 129 points, and our own beloved Ben Young is fifth and muddled with 87 points. And then we have the Mirror Group, I believe, which was D, which is my own group. Hugo Gold actually won the group, 130 points. I would love to hear the story on that. Mirror was second, 220. Holy Cool was third, 167 maybe. Image is a bit fuzzy here on Emma's side. I think it's 167. Myron Fort 92. Laurel 15 and allowed with 53 points. Then we have Joe Whiteley's Group F, where Joe won convincingly 85 points. Second was Shadow 164. Third Snake 132. Fourth was former world champion Pihi with 102 points. Max Born was fifth with 90. Chief Master Pro, after a great outing in the first round of Classic, where he surprised everyone and actually won his group, if I recall correctly, was actually last place in sixth with 44 points. And we do have yet another group. This is the Evaluus group. Let me just check the numeral here. Evaluus. Not even sure I have it on at this point. So quick check here in the World Championship. No, Evaluus was Group E. There we go. And Evaluus Group's final standings are as follow. It was Francesco Grassi winning the group, performing at a very good level, 252 points. Zapata from PCM Spain was second with 167. Our very own Ibra from PCM UK third, 120. Nias, oh wow, dramatic. Fourth place, 191 point behind Ibra. Fifth, Evaluus 72. Sixth and in the low, Jasper with 67 points. So, Yubi's group, as we were talking to him earlier, Yubi convincingly won with 290 points. Tutur was, this is Group A. Tutur was second with 200. In third, 122. Fefe, fourth, the Portuguese only 100. Another Portuguese exiting today, but not entirely guaranteed yet, as we will have 8 from the 16 fourth places that will go through and have a bye into the next round. So Dinley is for 100 points, and Mentes for NCL fifth with 58 points. I believe these are the groups we already have closed, and Frabo is attacking, and we are going back to our screen because this group, Group D, hasn't closed yet. 77 kilometers to go, and Frabo is going at it, and now there's trying to find out if I know who's following him. Let me quickly check which group it is. It would be handy to know so I can call people by their actual name. Tour. Searching. Okay, here we go. So, Group D is as follows. The receipts, of course, Frabo, PCM UK Sylv, Goat Pixar from Austria, Fossil from France, and one of the most beloved organizers around, Captain Blind. So, we have Sylv here. This might be either Captain Blind or Fossil. And Il grandissimo Fravo going at it with Pedersen and Hershey about to get there. Yellow jersey
Seven.
behind. Yeah. Yes, Max?
Group of 7. He'll be now in the descent.
Oh, yeah. And
When will Faber attack? When will we just wait for the Faber attack? It will happen.
again, because it's quite done it a few times in this tour, it's always fun to see a Fravo race because of that.
It will happen.
Trying to
Surely.
see who was the yellow jersey. Pixar, maybe it seems?
I think it's Pixar, I think.
Here we have
Okay.
team play happening. No, it's not. Seems like a legit message. Yeah, it's pretty much telling him what to do for his benefit, and of course, Bravo too.
Here we go.
The normal race situation. And here is Pixar, but he already joined the French group, I believe. Yeah, he did. I'm having,
No, what? Faber didn't go?
he did
Wow.
not yet. Let's see.
Wow. That was a prime opportunity there. I'm surprised he didn't take it.
ASG enters the chat, or entered a while back. I just noticed now to say Guilherme robbed a shame. Welcome, ASG. Guilherme indeed had that great attack in the final stage. Sadly, although he won more than half of what he had behind, it did not come to be for him, so he is out. I'm so sad. So, back to Group D. Hershey, Pedersen from Fraulo, Sylv has 2. Pixar and the French players, also, which are Captain Blind and Fossil, only have 1 rider, so not the best scenario for them right now.
No.
But how much are they gonna pay for this?
Depends what they do. Oh, God, Fossil.
For example, as we expect at some point, Fossil actually going for the sprint. Not the best choice there, buddy. Especially when you only have 1 rider. We thank you for the follow. My Twitch is a bit fuzzy, so I didn't see who that was. Let me see if I can catch it here.
Is that? Oh, we got teammates. Yes, that's Faber.
I see it, but I thank for whoever just followed us. And here we go as we speak. Il grandissimo Frabo strikes. I didn't see because I don't think Emea has the following thingy in the chat, or I missed it. And Seal responds also with 2. Captain Mine already got his helpers back to 2, and Pixar trying to reconnect to at least Captain Blind, and here goes the grandissimo Frabo. He already attacked. Sylv is with him, but it looks like Sylv is aching for a little bit more. I think some days 42 seconds ahead of the yellow jerseys group. Here we have Captain Blind. I think he was losing a rider. I'm not sure.
Captain Blind. Oh dear, this might be.
Yeah, he was. Oh no, it's Fossil. I thought it was actually 3 guys. With the fuzzy image I have right now, it's a little bit hard to tell. Okay, there we have it. Everyone from the Chasers, from the favorites group, is back again, and probably they'll have about 30 seconds when we are about to start the Col du Telegraph in less than 2 kilometers. So, Axon, is this a good gap to at least start climbing, in your opinion?
If they've regained their yellow, they're in a decent position. I don't see why they can't win from here.
Not the best scenario for Fossaldo, who didn't even get his lead helper back. And the captain, despite getting the helper back, was also alone for quite a bit without his 78 domestique. So
All
things not
three
looking
were.
bright for them, right?
All three were. And
Oh,
Frabo attacked. Silver's going to lose one.
and see what it was for them. And still is losing his final domestique, 78 Mountain Rider. And now we have Mark Hershey with somehow Matt Pedersen ending up being the
Silver's
secondary
going to
climber on
drop.
this
Silver's
team.
going to drop. Silver's just
Oh,
dropped. And I really.
oh, I
What?
don't know if he's trying to pace himself for what he has or if he had any hopes of getting his helper somehow, which obviously wasn't going to happen.
No, he's not played that bit well.
Yeah, I
Frabo
don't
didn't
think he
do
did.
anything.
He
Frabo
rejoined
did
again.
nothing. Yeah,
Exactly.
Frabo
That's
did
Frau,
nothing.
perhaps, uh, as we know, a far more experienced player, perhaps trying to not go too hard, too fast at this
Well,
point.
he didn't even go hard to drop it. He just
True.
Silver just dropped himself.
And Frabo
He
did
did.
not even try to take advantage of it. Let's see if he's
No.
taking quite a good care of his energy or just was a
There we
bit
go.
too overcautious there. Oh, Pedersen's gone.
Now,
And Captain Blind still has his helper trying to keep it for as long as he can to not lose as much energy uh, in the in the first part of the Col du Telegraph. 41 seconds now.
yeah, we're no feel about what 50 seconds or so at the bottom.
40 actually.
40 seconds, yeah.
So they gained 12 seconds give or take.
Yeah.
Bravo
It's got
asking
to
for 72 relays. Let's see if they can get to an understanding and cooperate.
I gotta keep
And
the domestics over in behind, but
there goes, still passing in the front. Meanwhile, sorry to interrupt the race commentary that is going on in this for a quick public service announcement. Warning and minus 50 points penalty in road classification for Arnorius rage quit at start of stage 4. We go back into our race.
what?
Yes,
a
I'm so shocked as well, but I don't really want to comment.
Tends to be shocked.
Yes, pretends to be shocked indeed, so do I. So, they're actually extending their gap and seem to be cooperating quite well enough. And Pixar and Blind still have their helper. Let's see how long Fossil can survive here. First part of climbing is over. Quick downhill now. And 120.35, I think.
Yeah, they need to
I'm
use
gonna
up the
try and
domestics now.
refresh to see if image returns in better condition. Yeah, it's in max quality. Surprised it's not. I think this should be good. No, let's see. Probably some problems then. Do you have clear picture, Swag?
My picture looks fine. There goes Picture's lost his domestique. Now Captain Blind
Probably
needs
my
to.
internet's fucking me. Oh, indeed, and
He'll have Captain
Fos-
Blind though, so Captain Blind might be fine for Pixar.
yeah, he at least managed to keep his domestic long enough to be able to defend himself from Pixar, maybe even tag him, and the gap is falling. 44 seconds.
Oh no, Captain Blind's going to lose his one. Not the most ideal timing, I have to say. I would like could maybe try and keep his domestic for maybe a flat portion. If he could have done.
Ideally for him, but it did not come to be. And now, oh,
Pixar's going to
Pixar.
drop it.
Pixar
Oh,
needs
what's
to
he?
pay attention. Pixar needs to pay attention. Pixar is getting dropped. And there we go. Small gap. Let's see if it closes.
There's no urgency.
At all. And this is very bad news for the Austrian.
His blood could get dropped himself if he's not careful either.
Yeah, he needs to. Uh, Again, he's also not responding, although Fossil might be biting more than he can actually chew here.
I'd say
And-
there's a lot of unnecessary droppings going on.
Yeah.
There goes Pixar.
And Pixar comes back from behind, passes Fossil, and is 26 seconds only below the leading group of Frabo and Sylph. 24 seconds. It's getting really close, but can Pixar withstand this pace, this comeback?
It'll be interesting now.
10.2?
He stopped again. Look,
Wow.
he's given up on the chase.
Yeah, for sure. So probably not a good sign for his current energy.
Oh no, but Fabio and Silver stopped.
Oh,
What did they do?
this
There
is
you go,
not.
Captain Blind.
This is not what they needed right now.
There's a lot of things going on here I just do not understand.
And Captain Blind immediately taking advantage of everyone sleeping on the job. At the time that Frabo took the front again, it might be too little too late. I think there was a miscommunication there with Sylph had pretty much killed almost their entire gap, but the others are not as quick as they should. Or
Captain
can't
Blind's
really
here.
at this point. Yeah, Captain Blind is about to crash their party. 7 kilometers to go.
Also
Tense.
dropping from Pixar.
Oh yeah, very tense. Oh, Fossil is in trouble. Pixar
I did
about
watch
to drop
that.
the scene.
Pixar.
And there we go. Pixar desperately trying to catch the front of the race. 27 seconds, 5.8 to go. Things are starting to heat up. Everyone seems that is getting dropped, is starting to get dropped. And let's see if there's a move in the from one of the three guys ahead.
Pixar's gonna join the back.
Oh, Pixar's struggling. He might be on his way to
No,
turn
he's there. He's there. He's back. How much energy?
Then you're a little bit more, a little bit in the front regarding me, because I still see him in the back group. Okay, I see him ahead now.
I've got 2k to go. I've got 2k.
I got 2K now, actually.
Okay, so you're not too far.
Didn't
Pixar's
know the
up
stage
front.
was that beautiful.
What, sir?
Didn't know the stage was that beautiful. I was too
Ah.
stressed to look to the surroundings.
Or maybe you're on low graphics. Okay.
No, it's first thing.
Okay,
Okay.
Fossil
It's,
suddenly is
It's
completely
back.
back.
Frabo dead.
Frabo fucked it.
Frabo's fucked it, but Silva's actually going. Is he going too
Pixar's
soon?
fucked it.
Oh,
Pixar's fucked it.
Captain Blind! Captain Blind pounces them all, and
Let me
Captain
see.
Blind.
Blind.
Oh, gonna be close with Captain Blind. Let's see, Sylph still trying to take the outside. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be Captain Blind himself. Captain Blind, Captain Blind, Captain Blind for the win, and Sylph is second. Wow, that was close. Pixar gets third. Ilganissimo Fravo kind of screws it a little bit in this fourth. I don't know how the GC is going though.
Can you
And
hear me? Can you
yeah.
hear me? Tell me Frabo is
Yeah.
out, please. Tell me Frabo is out.
Not sure because I don't know how the GC was. Fifth is Fossil, by the way.
You wait for you.
Frabo was at 17 seconds.
Oh, you mean at the finish or how he was before?
Before.
Ooh.
I mean, we don't have anything here from this group because none of the player care about the export or screen
Oof.
stages, by the way.
Nice, nice.
Well, they need to start doing so, especially the host. I don't know who it is.
They have to replay it. Sorry.
Who is the host?
Oh, hi, Piero. Welcome. Yeah, I was quite shocked to see that too, but I guess that was a desperation move for him seeing what happened after. I mean, I don't even know what to say about it.
Okay, let's see if I start calculate for the from the streaming. No, because it doesn't even care to post them. I can believe.
Turbo, he's not. Is he going to be? I think it'll be fine. I think Faber's fine. I think.
Well, GC wise, it looks good. Spectrum and Climber, then 3 points. Collect the points, Bravo. You know you want to. Did you see Swax?
I think I saw. Yeah, I think it's picture for Abo. 1, 2, Silver 3, Fossil 4, Captain Blind 5.
Oh, Captain Line is really behind. I don't know what happened there.
So
So
let's
yeah, points fixer for Bravo for sure must be in as well.
let's wait for this idiot to post the results, because they are the only group in which they didn't care to post the screen of the stages in meanwhile before
Well,
playing the rest. Let's move to
yeah.
interview slide, and you're waiting for the result. In meanwhile,
Well,
I guess you can start reading the stuff from the other group,
read the what?
the results from the other group.
Well, didn't I already? There was probably one or two missing. Let me see. Where are they?
I'll share you. I'll share you.
Yes, please do.
I'll share you the stuff.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, actually, there was one missing from the ones I read, but I'm gonna quickly say it again. Group A, UB1 290, 200 points for tour second, Fefe third 122, Lily fourth 100, and Mentes fifth 58. Group B is the T2 one. No, Group B is the Milan one. Hugo will won 230 points. Biru, I have no idea. I'll hand it up second 220. Holy Coast third 167, Milan fourth 92, and Laurel from Germany is fifth with 53. Group C, Copy demolishing everyone with 265 points. T2 second. Ugh. Really, Emma?
Yes, sorry, I was copying.
Second with 154, 111 points behind the leader. Louis Genius from PCM UK does a third place, only 9 points behind the second place. He has 145 points. Lance Armstrong fourth, 129. Ben Young fifth, 87. Uh, we were about to see D, but before we do, we go to E. Francesco Grassi also having a great performance, leading with 252. Zapata ended up second of the group, 167. Ibra third, 120. One single point ahead of Niaz, that is fourth place with 119. Evelios fifth, 72, and Jasper fifth, 67. Group E, Joe Whiteley utterly demolishing everyone with 121 points lead. So 285, second was Shadow, 164, third was Snake, 132, PC from PCM Spain, fourth, 102, Maxport, fifth, 90, and Chief Master Pro, sixth, 44.
Okay, we are calculating Frabo group live.
Group G, Campione, which was our center court, Campione 244, Daniel 180, 1-2 for PCM Italia, Emea still drinking that champagne for sure, Aquarius third 157, Guilherme fourth 110, John Vino fifth 96, the big dog. I didn't even, I wasn't even in that group. Are you drunk? And John Vino fifth with 96. And now Group D, as we are getting close to the final classification, is the final group.
Meanwhile, just to remember that to celebrate the 1-2 of Italian in Tour, I want to celebrate that the Italian National Championship that this year finally
Yes, what the fuck did he
got
do?
reached,
And why was even I in the group when I only play tomorrow?
because one was reseeded.
Uh, yes, I'm assuming you want to put the Italian national anthem to celebrate this one too.
No, no.
No, we won't do that. We won't do that.
Do you know the meme of Dr. Wu?
Of the,
Dr. Wu, the meme. Wait,
I have no idea what you're saying, so probably I don't.
I'll send you.
All right,
Uh, I'll send you now.
let me see.
Okay, depends on the contest.
Uh,
I'll tell you in private. I'll see.
about what you were saying before, and after seeing that image you sent me, it's not just ironic. It's laughable because now I understand where all the anger comes from regarding that person you were talking about.
So
Where
I'll send you the full meme.
I'm waiting for it. It's not in my DMs. And I would like to. Before that, let's see if you already finished the freaking group G. You didn't even show.
We're still live. Okay,
Yeah, but I would like to see group D as well because you didn't even.
but first the meme.
Yeah, sent it. I agree. Oh, I know the meme you're talking about. Like, yeah. For those wondering what he was memeing, I'll actually tell you because this is
Where is
quite
it?
funny. Celebrating tonight? It depends on the context. Rossi and Daniel passing? Nah. Italy and Guilherme out? Absolutely yes. I love it. That's a funny one. Oh, actually, we have Pixar here. I just noticed. Sorry, Pixar. I was reading GCs and stuff, but I'll invite you and Frabo as well. We're gonna start with Pixar. If he okay. Hi, Pixar.
Hello.
We're currently waiting to see the final standings of the group because it appears that Frabo or whoever, I don't know if it was you, someone, whoever was hosting, did not send the exports out, right? So we were waiting for the confirmation. In the meanwhile, tell us, first of all, welcome, and it's great to have you here. How was your tour?
So sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt.
So I'm still
Yeah.
kind of stunned how it went, to be honest. So
I have the classification, so Pixar can
Okay.
do the interview. So Pixar won the group with 285. Sil
Wow.
Sylvie second with 160.
Wait, who was second?
No, the Indian one.
Sylph.
Sylvie with 162. Travis third with 142.
Wait, can you repeat that? The third place?
Travis third 142.
The
Fossil is
fourth?
4th with 197. Captain Blind is 5 with 96. And, and
Okie dokie. Yeah, so, Pixar, you want to tell us how that went?
if you're lacking, it's because Joe White replied to the big dog. Sixth,
What?
hoping I read it because the Joe White wrote the big dog assist 69 points, hoping I read it live.
What? I didn't understand again anything of what you said. Something big.
Show him the screen and show him the Excel.
Oh, that's not the correct classification?
No, the classification it's the Joe Whiteley wrote your name at the sixth place, hoping I read it live.
Oh, well. So wait, where is Group D?
This is good.
These
Picture.
notes.
Wow. Wait, I can't reach. What's
Also,
going on there?
I said till 100 times, guys, put the national
Hey,
anthem.
that's not me. That's not me. That's not me.
No, that's not me for sure, as I was here, but I'm gonna say blame AMA on this.
Like, blame Grassley.
How two
Always.
Belgians got through. Let's go.
It's always safe to blame Grassley. And back to actually serious things, we have people here to talk.
Oh
Pixar.
wait, Maxborn is out.
Wow.
Maxborn is out. What is today? Christmas?
The only thing The only thing you need tomorrow
Only
is
to
the
you.
big. The only thing you need tomorrow is the big dog out, so you can have your lead commentator for round two.
I mean, the results are so good that even the big dog tomorrow can pass. Well, let's not exaggerate it now.
I agree. I
Uh,
think we exaggerated it for sure.
I'll be saying we need to support the likes of. Oh, God, oh, it got better anyway.
So remember, if you support the stream, please send the big dog out tomorrow. So we will have him commenting round two. So support Dima, send the big dog out home.
Needless to
Let
say
the
that
dog out.
I will be starting an impeachment process against the mayor later this evening. But back to serious things, please. Pixar, sorry. You
Oh, little doggo.
about how you're through it?
Yeah, as said, I'm still kind of stunned how well this all went out. I was
How
just
did
trying some things, and yeah.
how did it happen? Just give us a brief summary of things because we were doing the multicast. We were only seeing bits here and there.
Can I speak?
No, wait for your turn.
Piss off, Rebo.
Okay, Pixar, you were saying?
Yeah, I really don't know what to say. Basically, I just joined to watch the stream.
Really? And you still
Yeah.
managed to win that convincingly. Wow, man, you're a genius, I gotta say, man. Teach me how to play like that because I really need it.
Uh,
If I
all I want to say is GG Bravo. You gave it everything.
Frabo, welcome as well. You guys can talk since both of you are here. Frabo, how did it go for you? Seems it was quite tight to actually manage to pass.
Honestly, I wanted to pass as first, and I did 1v1 with Pixel. Maybe all the last stage 2 times because we restarted I crashed at 30k to go, and we had to do maybe 2 times all the last stage.
So
And
was it pretty much like Lewis Hamilton getting passed by Max Verstappen in the final lap of Abu Dhabi in 2021, or was it just that he won with far more points than you and you got screwed because, well, you
no,
suck?
no, I passed it. I don't care.
Yeah,
Honestly, maybe one time I will do my master class, my specialty, simulating a blackout
uh,
and crash,
I
like
need
I
to
did
ask
3 years
you.
ago in Bidon.
Yeah, this is still being investigated. Don't worry. Bad hammers will happen, or probably not if it was required. But seriously, are we ever going to see any stage where you take it lightly, save some energy, don't attack, or is it just your DNA as a player?
I didn't try any stage. I didn't know the parkour
Ah, there you go.
before, and because it's first round. I'm European champion. Honestly, I was pretty sure,
Yes,
bit,
for who
pretty
was
confident I was.
for who was not there before, I'm sorry for allowing Frabo to win the European Champions League. We will try to avoid this tragedy to happen again in the World Cup.
Blame NCL, I say, because it was their organization in the Champions League. This is always a safe bet. Fixer, prospects
This
for round two, man.
I just tried to survive.
Sorry, your sound was having some issues there. Didn't catch that.
I basically just try to survive every round by round. I don't think really further than one round.
But realistically, not realistically, because you have said what you think. But in your best case scenario, where would you see yourself going in this tour?
Best case, if everything runs as it ran today, semifinals. I think that's the absolute maximum I can achieve in tour.
All right, I do hope you make it, man. Best of luck for the rest of your World Championship. Hope to see you in more races, and I'm so glad for having you here. Have a great night, Pixar, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. You too. See you.
Thank you. Frabo, back to you because I haven't actually asked you some serious questions yet. did you feel at risk on that final stage? Did you think that you were losing it all there, or did you have an idea in your head of how the GC of the group was?
Well, I was sure that I was true because uh, doing having good points in all the secondaries and being third in GC was quite sure to pass. So I was chilling, honestly. I also knew that I had a big gap on the fourth. Like and I had also like 50 points. So
Is this the year that you get your revenge and finally win a gold medal after that year where you lost chance of gold in all three finals?
I tell you what is my goal: having more spectators than in a stream. This is my goal.
Well, I hope you flat out fail completely because obviously, as the IMA caster, that would be fun. But other than that, man, I wish you the best of luck. I truly hope your World Championship goes well, just like I told Pixar. Good luck, man. Have a great night, and thank you so much for being here, Frabo.
Okay, see you.
See you. Okay, quick look into what we're doing tomorrow, so I can just find a way to get rid of everyone here and those watching at home.
So
Let me just
group
see calendar.
Group B, Jacob, Herrera, Pierre,
Oh,
Grampa,
forgot that one.
Incapable Manir, Azir, that probably won't show up, and Vadeland. Interesting.
Meaner is Jeffrey, actually.
Yes, Jeff. Interesting group.
That's
Probably
good.
had one decent player, that is Jakob. The rest, I mean, the rest are terrible. And for Grandpa, Azir, and Vadeland would be nice to see who does the best shit. Group Ghosty.
Who's the best NPC?
I have a feeling about who it is, but I'll save it if Daniel Miko decides to do a some odds on that.
Group J, Ghosty. Gabi, that as usual will not show up. Mariano that crybaby out of the tournament because he couldn't host.
All
Damiano,
respect, though.
Damiano, Pedro Moreira, and Dentur. BB
Oh,
Panda
what
is
a...
disqualified from the World Cup, so bye.
Oh, no! Anyway, why does he reserve one even?
Wait, who's disqualified from the World Cup?
BB Panda.
Oh, the shock. Pretends to be really, really shocked.
Group K. Ice Gaming. Goga. Joe Whiteley, stop. Please stop. Notice
I wonder what Joe's doing.
Groot, Rizzi,
Was...
Everett, and Colby. Group J is
Oh, what is Joe doing?
Joe, please share with us whatever you're saying to him because we also want to have a quick laugh.
Group J is Swaxon, Ash, Elfrago, Tidamore, Steen, Lakinovic, and Orium.
Seems like an easy dub for Swax.
Literally, I'm playing Hush for about the next billion nights I am. This is the first of many.
Alright.
Group M. Oh, shite, what is this?
Joe Whiteley from the document. Group L is Wax, Ash, Ush, Elfrago,
You already said that one.
Okay.
You already said it.
Group K, Alder, Outlets, Pepel, Cutter, Asted, Leonard, Mr. Tommy. Even here.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't get Gacho for once. Celebrate good times. Come on, we're celebrating.
Hey, you get better for you. You have.
What? Sorry? What?
You get Basso and Cobra.
You get Basso.
I've seen Paralympics group more stronger than Group M. And
Yes.
between Alder, Outgacho, Cutter, and Leonard will be probably a not group. So the most important guys of the night, the guys that have to send the big dog home tomorrow. Amongst Cobra, the big
So
dog, Doggo, il Linz,
Okay.
Wait, who?
and
Who?
the Baldwin.
Who? Cobra said?
I mean,
Yep.
it will,
Cobra, Doggo.
Oh! The Clash of the Dogs! The Clash of the Dogs!
I mean,
you
Someone
have it
listen
already
to
3
that.
times in this World Cup.
there are 0 dubs that tomorrow Group N will be center court with Joe Whiteley being here to hope that the big dog goes home as soon as possible. Right, Joe?
I hope to disappoint you all and do an outstanding round one, and then I can Mickey Mouse the rest of the tour for all I care.
Group A is Solipay, Virtus of Rony,
Oof.
Kingmaker, Ninja, Burkeston, Grifko Cadet, Anyway does not play, and Styros.
How is literally the third seed the best player in that group?
Rip George.
I mean, can we say that
George,
They must might qualify.
Styros might qualify. Yeah.
Styros with this
He
draw
will.
is more luck than the
Guys.
Inter in the Champions League draws. Let's just say this.
He has such a good DTT strat, Steros.
Oh,
He was gonna
what?
kill them all. Yes, I agree.
Even if Zwag, you know, who was very luck with the Champions League draw in the quarterfinal?
Yeah.
Liverpool. They avoid everyone, and they
Oh, shut up! Shut up!
Liverpool avoid everyone in the draw because they're already knocked out by then.
Oh, wait. So you mean like Porto? I get it.
And I heard that Liverpool will avoid also Real Madrid, Barcelona, and all the rest in the next Champions League because they likely don't compete in it.
Oh, no, Barcelona will drop down.
Yeah,
To the Europa
Barcelona
League
get
anyway.
fined.
So Group F, Miko, Agap, Finn, Mulman, Ilya Troshin, Dasikar, and
F.
Would be nice to see Agap,
F.
Miko, Ilya Troshin together.
He meant B.
Group P, sorry. Also Dazikan. I mean, it's
There's a person in that group I'm hoping to see fail and have a good laugh.
Potion.
And it's
Who is it?
It's a French and it starts with D and it's not a Sub 6. I wonder what might be. I mean, Finn is not there tomorrow already. We know it. We know that Grifko is not there tomorrow.
Grifko has been booted back to planet. How is it, Joe? Planet what? Noob?
Planet Noob.
To planet Noob, yes.
And Ketchu.
So I guess tomorrow we'll see nice groups. We will fortunately not see because it will not be center court. So groups of ridiculous group.
Actually, I think if you guys manage to make a case to root against me, I think we can have that as a center court just for a lap. I don't know. We haven't even decided yet, but that would be fun.
The thing is, the meme about John Gatcher on Planet Noob, I don't know if he understands, but the photo he sends actually says there's no Planet B. But in between the N and the B, there's the picture of the Earth. So he says Planet Noob.
I have a communication. Guillermo points were wrong. He got even less points than the one he should have. He got
Oh, please let us know. Tell us. He got how many?
So he will end at 100 and not 110.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Of course, we are all deeply sorry for that.
Yeah, there's no Planet B, is what it says.
Wait, so him and Dinley got exactly the same points.
Wait, how many specifically?
100.
100.
So I guess.
Oh, Joe's killing me here with this.
The thing is, though, Guillermo with 100 in a 5-man group means he's definitely not playing the second round.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm deeply sorry for this loss for the World Championship. I'm deeply
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm really gonna start crying after I saw him go out and exiting. Dinley too, they're really nice chaps, and I really hope that they can back and win so many gold medals in Planet Noob.
So at
Planet Noob.
At this point, I guess we can close it.
Oh, you think? What have you been doing here for half an hour, mocking Planet Noob? Alright, let me close it then. Oh, it's what? Did we reach? Actually, we did past 3 hours as always. So, guys, that's still our hero that might see the replay tomorrow.
He did the shittest night just for Norus because he rage quit, but also Orca that did 32 points, not rage quitting. I mean, Orca did. Orca was the only guy tonight that did the magnificent results of having his 82 mountain behind a 78 mountain. This is remarkable.
Oh.
I don't know how he managed to do it, but this is remarkable. I mean, the only thing that is as a world classification that Orca is Liverpool in Premier League.
32 points.
Yeah.
32? Is that correct?
Yes. 32 because he got 13 GC, 6th place, and 2 for KM.
I see myself doing worse tomorrow with my luck.
I mean, wait. I think he got even behind the 278.
Aye. Okay. Quickly, let me check.
Let me check a second before. Not just. No, only one. He got sixth because Mendes, the 400 Mendes team, Slomi, Mendes, Orca. Yes. So he got 630 points. So let's. And he took 27 minutes with the 83 in the 20 minutes in the sixth stage, and he has already 7 minutes. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't want to know. Wasn't even streamed. So
So,
I guess
uh,
let's end with the mystery. But congratulations to Orca because it was not easy with a stage like Galimier taking 20 minutes and then behind the 78. Applause.
okay. Good night to all, and join us tomorrow for round one, day two, and root against those trying to root me out. Thanks, guys, all of you for being here and hailing. You did a great job. Uh, a good night to all, and see you all tomorrow.
Complete Axball
Yeah.
night.